Live now?
We're live now.
Are we live now?
We
Okay.
are
All right.
live now. Eventually, we will be live now. I sure hope that we actually go live. Okay, look, it looks like yeah.
I'm not seeing it under live streams, but
It just
it'll
showed
probably
up on
pop
my
up in a
phone, so
second.
I'm
Oh
excited.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty stoked to give 5th edition another shot because last time in my first combat, the very first thing that happened to me was I got one-shotted from full by an assassin. Like
Jesus!
Combat
That's
opens
fantastic.
up. We tie initiative. Like my character's not built to go for high initiative, but still we tie initiative with the assassin. The assassin just flicks a dagger into my forehead and I go down. Like the first thing I did was eat shit immediately. So I'm hoping.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah, no. If you do that,
Because this module is just you in a room with assassins coming in through doors everywhere.
the duel
great.
of assassins.
Yeah, no, so it starts off, we wake up in our beds. Turns out that Jay's bed was an assassin all along.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that was, I guess, not really a surprise since we talked about it already. But we're playing D&D! For
I've never heard of that.
realsies!
Can you
Dungeons
explain?
and Dragons, 5th edition. It's this game where you play as a
not ringing a
giant
bell.
eye creature, and you're
Yes.
trying to eat humans.
Yeah, no, we decided it's finally
God.
about time that we learned how to play actual duel monsters. I mean, Dungeons and Duel
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Monsters. I mean, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a minute while everybody filters in, and we have, ideally one more player joining us, but I think they're dead.
Yeah, so that's
No.
fine.
Yeah,
No,
that is...
no, it's fine. He's gonna be a cool guy. Join part way in super dramatically.
Can't look
Fantastic.
At my notes.
I don't care. My character's
You
terrible.
can't look at my
I'm
notes.
playing as Joey Wheeler Faust.
No, you're
I
not.
can't affect the plot.
No, you're...
Hey, Faust, is there map tool, or is it just
No,
theater of the
it is
imagination?
theater of the imagination for this one.
Okay,
But how
sounds
am I
great.
gonna know my range increment? The
I'll
range
just-
that I get bad at shooting.
I'll just
a
lie to
bow.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it just depends on whether or not Faust wants to shaft you.
Pretty much.
My favorite thing about range increments is the near range increment, like in Fire Emblem, where you can't shoot people all up in your face because they're in the immunity zone and it's against the rules. So you're gonna have to tell me if
Okay, so I just want to point out how, like, fucked the YouTube thumbnail is, despite me changing it, like, days ahead of time. So,
Oh, no.
on Twitter, it is Upwind from the Sky Beyond, which was, I think, the last
one,
stream,
yeah.
but the thumbnail is for the Chill stream, which was for the stream before the Upwind stream.
YouTube.
plus there is a
So-
vein in your neck that is like blowing out.
Because I despise this. This is infuriating.
You're turning into a goddamn
It's so
tomato.
hard.
I even made a cool thumbnail and everything.
That's a pretty cool thumbnail,
No,
Faust.
that's not. No, not this one. This one.
Oh, that's not the
sucks.
thumbnail?
Yeah, here.
Oh, I'm
Doesn't
sorry.
suck. That's official Wizards of the Coast art.
Yeah, I know.
Sponsor us, Wizards of the Coast.
Okay, sure. No, here. I'll show everybody the thumbnail I made. Let me.
Please do.
Okay, I gotta find it really quick and put it up on stream. Here we go. Look at that. See? It looks cool, right?
Yeah, it looks super nice.
No,
Why don't
it's
we
not.
just
It's not showing for me just yet.
It'll pop up on the thing
why
I
don't we
know.
make that the main image? It looks real good, dude.
because it's not scaled right.
Oh, it's not scaled
It's
right.
scaled for use as a thumbnail.
Oh, they'll notice
Oh.
all of the.
Yeah. Okay. No, I did. I did see
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's what I was referring to, Faust, because that was what it was initially.
Oh no,
And
you
then
zoomed
it-
in too close. Now they'll notice
Oh,
all
there's
the
so many
secret subliminal
dragons.
messages.
Yeah, look at that.
This is
Buy
perfect.
armor.
Can we get a couple of more logos on screen?
Yeah, so that's the thumbnail I made for it because we are on top of the dragons.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, 500 Rocket Roundtree wants to sponsor us for 500 smidgens.
Oh wow,
Oh, that's
500
not-
entire smidgens. Sorry, we
I'm
only
sorry,
deal
I'm
with
gonna need-
jewelry news.
I only deal in pesos myself.
Oh.
If you had some Spawn Dooley though, we could go for that.
All right.
If you're not getting paid in teeth, you're not getting paid.
Oh no!
Yeah, no. So if you could
Oh,
send
no.
like at least 300 teeth to PO Box, we don't have PO Box.
146.
Yet. Yeah, congratulations, owner of PO Box 146. You're about to get a bunch of teeth.
Anyway, so today we are going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. We're using the mechanics, more or less, of the base system, and the setting actually is one that I made up, and one that I have bigger plans for. Ooh. And playing with us today is, as usual, myself, Faust. I play Aisling. I narrate audiobooks, specifically The Dungeoneers. The newest one has come out not too long ago. Go check it out, Black Fog Island. It's really great. And then to my right is Jay.
Yeah, I'm the GM for Thrilling Intent. What's up? I'm playing a character this time. It's gonna be real nice.
It's gonna be real nice.
Sure.
And then to his right is Matt.
Howdy, howdy. I play Marcus and do music and other things. How's it going?
Yeah. And then to his right is the super fantastic Michael Plantaya, a really cool dude.
Hello. Thank you for having me, you guys.
Yeah,
dude.
of course.
Yeah,
We
thanks
love
for
you.
coming.
I think the mic is picking up your breathing just a little bit, Michael. If you could just
Oh, yeah.
retract a tiny bit, I think we're getting a little bit of that.
You gotcha.
I got my super expensive Norse Foundry dice that'll fucking punch a hole in my glass table
I-
because they're made out
Please
of
do
metal.
not roll them on the
Good
glass
shit.
table.
Yeah, no, it's
Please
this
do
is,
not.
This is
Jay,
how you
roll
get
them with force on the glass table.
This is
I'll
how
be
you
right
get
back. I gotta
prime
snag a mouse
critical
pad.
fails.
Yeah.
Fast, you slam through.
You roll a 1 on a glass table and embed shards of glass in your foot.
You destroy your $100 investment and also fail the roll.
So yeah, those are all of the guests that we have here right now. And before we jump into things, for all of the audience members that are here, we aren't doing any giveaways this time or anything, but I am going to be doing a poll. I'm going to be trying out something that I want to maybe implement for future streams that I DM. I like giving the players NPC companion characters, but
That's crazy and sacrilege.
yes, I want to let you guys decide which one goes with them. So before I launch into that, I want to give just a brief primer on the world. Okay, so the world the setting for this particular session, it's a bit of a post-apocalyptic fantasy world. The stars have died. The sun is dying. There's one city left in the entire world. The darkness that has taken up most of the world is hostile. It is strange. It is uncertain. It is full of impossible spaces and creatures that would love to eat you. You might run into your past self, your future self, or both at the same time. You might be someone else. You might find something completely harmless. Who knows? Suffice to say, the darkness is a dangerous place to be. That said, chat, I'm going to ask which of these 3 characters you would like to send out into the darkness to probably die along with the players.
Hooray.
Oh, shit.
Wait, we're gonna die?
Yeah.
What? Huh? What?
What?
Yeah, no, Matt, you forgot the real terror of the darkness. The darkness was tuned for 4 players, and we only have 3.
Oh, God.
the
Wait,
true
wait. There's something I forgot to ask. Is it magical darkness, Faust?
Yes.
Oh, we're
Fuck!
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, so the 3 companion NPCs that chat has to choose from for you guys. The first one is Miarm Petaltongue. She's an herbalist. She's happy, smiley, easily intimidated, and she has a sort of crying bravery. Where, like, if things go south, she'll be super unhappy, but will do the thing. But be really crying all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh,
influence
then
the vote
we're
and say
gonna
that
get
one.
along.
Yeah.
She has a tendency to imprint on somebody and like pick them as her favorite party member. She's curious, intuitive, and acts on instinct. She was imprisoned. She is a convict. Then there is Hark McKees. He is a gunsmith. He's wry, mocking, has a bit of a southern accent. He has a sweet side, though. That said, he counts himself as number 1. He likes things to make sense. He's cautious, and he is a student.
Okay.
And the last one is Goodwill Gladness. She's a fighter. She's harsh but caring, likes to lead, very confident, likes to protect people, and she has a family to return to.
Oh,
Implying that
God,
the
don't
rest
pick her.
don't? Like, okay, so she comes with the death flag already.
So, chat,
Do we get to vote?
no.
I'm gonna vote.
I'm gonna vote anyway.
Okay.
I've got my one vote, and I am putting it towards the one that I like. I can't say it on stream, can I? It'll influence the vote.
Yeah, you can.
That's a good point.
All right, yeah, so I've
I
posted
can?
the link to the poll. Everybody go vote. Savvy.
Going to vote.
Can't.
I'm voting.
Are you cheating?
I'm voting too.
I'm voting. Yeah.
Oh god, no! It's going up the chat window way too. Oh god.
I wonder if there's a way to pin
I want to put
messages.
this
wow.
into the description.
Yes.
First.
Okay, yeah. That's a good idea. Here, I can just dump it into the description.
Don't vote for the last one, okay? She has too much to live for.
She literally has too much to live for.
Like,
please.
literally.
She has.
She's got a family.
Yeah, she has too much to live for, and that she has anything to live for. So just don't do it.
Vote for the first one in that I actually like her, and the second one if you want to be a jackass.
So yeah, hopefully, chat, you've got an idea of who you want to vote for. I'm going to give that a couple minutes.
You might want to tweet it on the Third Wheel Twitter.
Yeah,
also.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, go
That's
to
a
the
good
Third Wheel
idea,
Twitter,
yeah.
like, comment, subscribe.
Expand our social media footprint. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, gotta excavate them upturns. I know social media jargon.
Yes, the up squiggles.
You gotta get them up squiggles.
All right. Wow, that is. Oh man, goodwill, gladness. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, thank fuck.
Is Goodwill safe?
She's
Okay,
safe
I'm looking at it
for
too, actually.
now.
Oh, yeah, me arm.
Wow, we got a lot of votes like instantly. Thanks, chat.
Oh yeah, thanks, chat. I'm so eager to see that you
Oh.
are.
I'm
you
gonna say
are
it
eager
once
to kill
more.
someone.
Don't vote for Goodwill Gladness. Okay, just don't do it.
She has too
Are you
much
cruel?
to live for.
This is how you get people calling you cruel. This is why people don't like the internet.
Oh, man. So, I'm ready to sling some D20s. How about you guys?
I mean, I just have the one. Did I need multiple?
I've got two, so I can roll with advantage. I hear that that's the new thing that all the kids are doing.
Okay. I got
Damn
half.
kids
I
and
got.
their advantage.
Kids
I have half a D20 so that I can roll with disadvantage.
Oh, nice.
It's not a D10. I just chopped this straight in half.
Oh.
Yeah, this is advanced disadvantage. You only get to roll half of that dice.
Oh man, so the votes are still coming in, and Goodwill Gladness is kind of catching up.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Oh
Chat,
no.
All right,
I'll
so,
never forgive you, chat.
So there's still time. I'm just going to let that poll sit, and I'm going to proceed with the session. Actually, I'm going to get a drink of water first because
Okay.
I have things to read, and reading is thirsty work.
You can have
That
the
is
glass
good.
of
Actually, I am also going to get something to drink.
Yeah, feel free.
Hydration is for the weak,
Yeah,
am I
feel
right,
for
Jay?
me.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let Will know.
Oh, everyone's gone, okay.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh.
Wait. I think it did the fucking out thing.
What? Did it?
Yes, it did.
No.
No, guys, stop chanting Goodwill in the chat. It's not. You're bad people. And just don't do it.
Well, I think this mic broke
Oh.
for a split second there.
Did it do the thing again?
It did the thing again. It fucked out on us. Still though, yeah, no, I'm chilling around because who needs to drink?
Cool. Yeah, definitely not me.
Not me. No, I'm just.
My cells are full of vinegar and other. I don't know.
Yeah, my pre-game tactic is to just drink straight vinegar.
Mm-hmm. Kills germs.
Yeah, that's a fact. Are we allowed to talk about what class we're playing? Because like,
I don't see why not. I mean, it's not
Yes.
like we had to keep it secret from each other.
that's true.
Um,
So like, what?
Oh my God, Goodwill just pulled into the. I think I skewed it accidentally.
Yeah,
I
you
shouldn't have said
you
anything.
fucked it, Matt. You tipped it all
Okay.
over.
Gandalf, if you're listening, I want you to ride over that hill with a mass of votes so large that Goodwill is safe again.
Yeah, no, Miarm legit seems like a nice person that I'd want to go on an adventure with. Like, Goodwill probably is too. It's just I'm going to feel bad, inevitably, you know, with an NPC self-sacrifice like shit goes.
Yep.
don't want Goodwill Gladness to die?
Yeah, not really.
No, she has a family to go
She
back
has a
to.
fucking family. She's cool. That's the reason that we don't want her to die.
Yeah. I purposefully made my character super expendable. There is no family there.
Yeah, no, like, you can kill the rest of us. Let's...
Yep.
I will kill you.
Let's just make sure that Goodwill gets home. Okay?
Yeah, OOC goal. We're
Goodwill
gonna try to make sure she gets home.
Oh my god, she's winning!
Oh
Yeah!
my god.
I
It's
know
like
she's been
Saving Private
she's been
Ryan.
winning for a bit. I think I skewed it by
You skewed
asking
it.
them not to vote for her.
Matt,
This is
you
your
you
fault.
wanted her to die, didn't
It's
you?
entirely my fault. Oh my god, they're neck and neck.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so I am
This
going
is how
to...
democracy dies.
Yes! This is how Goodwill Gladness dies. Okay, so... Let's see. Let me find my spot, and then we will be able to begin.
Oh man, we didn't even get a chance to talk about our classes.
You want to?
Eh, why not?
Sure.
Go for it, Jack.
Yeah, talk
I'm-
about your classes, I guess.
I was actually curious what Matt was playing, but I can describe my own class. I'm playing Artificer from Unearthed Arcana. It's if it says on the tin that it's an untested class, I'm giving it a shot, seeing if it'll be fun. Who knows? They throw a lot of things. I've got my magic trash bag. Matt, what are you playing?
I am playing a good old-fashioned paladin.
Oh, nice.
However, he does not have good paladin stats at all.
Because you rolled miserably for stats.
I
right?
rolled really, really badly, and I put his highest score in strength. So he's not a very good paladin, but he's trying.
That's good.
No,
At least.
Yeah, Michael, who are you playing?
I am playing a cleric.
Oh, nice. We're rocking the holy angle.
That's
Yeah.
you never do that. That's weird.
That's extremely rare for us, actually.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Do you,
I'm super excited to play a cleric.
what domain are you?
Light.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that makes sense in this setting,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with the sun and bees.
Bees.
That's gonna be interesting because my character is technically worshipping the sun as well, but it's mostly lip service. So
Oh, we're gonna get along just fine then.
Oh, perfect.
All right, so
Just a butler.
you are just a butler. All right, so here is the intro to the world. Staring at the shadows cast by flowers, at the cracks and chasms in stone where light can't reach, and up towards the dark between the stars, you never see a presence, do you? Always the lack of something, an absence, an emptiness of light. Yet when that far night began eating our stars, there was no mistaking it, was there? The shadows had just been sleeping all these long years, and now, ravenous, that hungry dark floods the world. Do you remember a time you could count the stars? How many hands did it take? 1? 2? All you'd need is a finger now to mark this world's lonely light. Nailed to the sky by a thrown sword, potent with a thought, a concept sharp. And so it stays, evermore, always shining above the city of Lon, the one place in this world still lit, still certain. Like a wall that sun's rays fall, definable against the shadows. In shape an eye around the city, slowly closing. Shavings taken daily by the ever-encroaching night. Yet the city struggles to keep bright. They feed their light sunflowers to keep it burning. Miles of the city remade to this purpose. Sunflower farms whose working hands are those of convicts, students, and debtors. So this is a memory of the morning. This happened earlier today. You all are working on one of the aforementioned sunflower farms, or you were, at least, for your own individual reasons, which we will get into. You sit in the mess hall after a hot morning's work. The sun was strong today. A blessing, but you're sweaty, hands covered in dirt, thirsty, starving like the dark, they say. Staring at the plate, it's the usual. Rice, a steamed tuber rich with protein, a watery, warm soup. Do you all sit together? Do you know each other, even?
That's a good question. Also, first of all, nice job with the narration, Foss. That was very nice.
Thanks.
yeah, that was
That's
great.
pretty
That was
great.
great opening
So
narration,
good.
dude. I
And-
love that.
I like the counting the stars part.
That was pretty
Yeah.
dope. Thematically very
was
different
fantastic.
from what I do. That's way cooler shit. I grumble out like, man, here's some background. Shit. Okay, yeah. What are you two like? Are you friendly folk? Because my guy's a friendly folk. Do you think we know each other?
My guy's relatively friendly but cautious. If you've been in the sunflower fields at all, we probably know each other at least by sight. That
Um,
goes for you too, Michael.
Have either of you talked to me at all?
um, yeah. And for the
You
So
are
you're
immediately
you're a student, right?
now. Yes.
Okay, because I've also been taking classes, so we probably have some overlap. I think I'm familiar with you.
for
Yeah.
funsies and like so we can get good character introductions like on screen, I'm gonna say that this is my character's first day here and he's a debtor.
Okay.
Oh.
And to explain a bit about how the sunflower farms work for the audience and for you guys, the farms were established by the city. They are run essentially by a collegiate police. It's half school force. Sorry, half school board, half police force.
School force!
School force. The city has very limited space, but it's dedicated a lot of that space to farming sunflowers because those flowers keep the sun burning and keep the city from being eaten by darkness. They have incentivized working on the farm for all of the citizens. Convicts work on the farm to pay their debt to society. Students can work on the farm to have their tuition paid. Debtors can take out loans with the city and exchange time on the farm for things they want. So, why are each of you here? He motioned at you guys.
I can go first, but my circumstances are a little bit weird.
Okay, well, I can start in that case if you want.
Yeah, please go.
Let's see. I am a student paladin who has incurred some massive debts for himself simply so that he doesn't have to live a life destitute on the streets.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
he did the
I-
whole like convict as a career option.
It's a good option.
Well, he's not really a convict though.
Are you playing a debtor as well?
I'm playing. Well, I didn't realize that students could work on the fields to pay their tuition. So kind of a little bit of both. There's lots of student debt there that he's working off slowly. Paladin classes don't pay for themselves after all.
Of course.
And for that matter, he's not exactly the most what's the word? Believable paladin.
Believable.
He's in it for the job security, but don't tell anyone that.
Okay, Michael, why are you here?
So my background is I am a student, but we get to pick backgrounds in 5e, which is cool. And I picked Sage, and I picked
Ooh.
Discredited Academic.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I used to, like, my specialty, I want to say in Academy, was actually trying to figure out how to grow sunflowers better. And I would work with bees and stuff. And one day, either I just snapped and had a delusion of grandeur, but the bees started talking to me and told me I was the chosen of the sun. Yeah, so you kind of don't get really good reviews of academic papers apparently when you start citing that the living sun is the only source that you need.
And like seeing that footnote 6 to 10 times per page, extremely tedious.
Yeah,
All
I
the
bet.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
Yeah, I think I am here as a debtor, under an unusual circumstance. I'm only supposed to be here for a week, and the debt that I took out was for a bunch of breads. Many breads.
Bread.
How many? Are you just carrying them around in a sack? Are they in a vault somewhere?
I mean, yeah, no, like, if I could do the walk-up of my character to this, wherever we're meeting, is this a sunflower
Do you want to do the
farm?
walk-up?
I could do the walk-up,
Like
yeah.
your character being walked around the facility and...
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Okay, yeah. You are... the facility is staffed by, as I said, orderlies. It is not like a conventional prison or a prison as we know. There is no breaking down of the self. There is no, like, grind you into the dust with their boot heel. It's sort of a everybody has to band together feeling. Like, they all know that this is their one way to survive the
Have to
world.
band together for breads.
So, your guy is being walked up. The sunflower farms are massive. They can be seen from pretty much anywhere in the city.
Okay.
The walk takes you from Where do you hail from? You hail from the center of the city, which is the richest district.
Yes, indeed. I'm a butler for
Oh, you
one of the
bastard.
richest. Yeah, I'm a butler for one of the richest families in the city. My name is Christoph Corvus. He's sort of I'd say, like, he seems to be late 30s, early 40s, like, sort of watery eyes, messy, thinning hair, dressed very finely, and slung over his shoulder is a gigantic plastic trash bag. He carries
Wow.
this inexplicably
have plastic?
everywhere.
Wow.
We probably have some sort of plastic thing.
Yeah, no, I'd say it's at best plastic-y.
The image you're going for is cheap.
Yeah, it is a cheap.
There you
like,
go.
It's
There you
burlap,
go.
plastic, whatever cheap material you can think of, contrasted against a nice suit. He's got sort of like thin hair, thin facial hair, carefully groomed. He has a very professional appearance, but he looks like somebody who's in the middle of taking the garbage out.
Okay. So you are being escorted up a. You started at kind of a flattened area, and all the sunflower farms are in this raised plateau around the city. You're being escorted uphill. You can see on the top of the hill are a bunch of stalks kind of swaying gently in the breeze, all of them facing you since you're walking with your back to the sun. All the sunflowers have the habit of facing the sun. And the guard, as you approach, gestures to a squat shack. They say, "This is where you're going to be spending." What you in for?
I stop and admire the beauty of the sunflowers for a split second. Not exactly familiar with the outsides. Like, I've spent my entire life serving a very rich family, so sunflower farms are something that, you know, the common folk do, the people lower down, and I believed I myself had dodged that fate. Unfortunately not, here I am, etc., etc. In for, would you believe me if I said I was a 1-week deader?
No.
That's what I thought.
Well, regardless, glad to have you. Always good to have more hands on the farm.
A pleasure, Christoph Corvus. He extends his hand.
The guard shakes your hand.
He kind of dusts his hands off after the fact, like, really kind of grossed out by all the grime on this guy.
You're gonna be getting your hands dirty every day, man.
It's a butler's business to always get his hands dirty, he says, taking off his gloves and replacing them with a new pair.
The man nods, and you proceed towards the squat building. It's long, made of wood. There are windows here and there. It isn't completely like what's the word? Brutalist. It looks pleasant, I guess. Inside, you see cots laid out. He gives you the tour. This is the residential. This is where you'll be staying whenever you're not working. You have time here every now and then to read or write letters or sleep.
He counts the options off on his fingers. Very good.
Eventually, you're led along. He shows you the farms where you will be planting seeds, harvesting sunflowers, taking cuts to produce more sunflowers, and then he eventually takes you to the mess hall.
Okay, cool.
You got here just in time. Lunch is served. Go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk right over and sit down at the table, presumably facing this paladin fellow, as he seems to be the most, I think Christoph has kind of a discerning eye for people, and he can smell money or the absence of, so he wanders over and sits down next to the paladin, who reeks of, man, I have a lot of debt.
Yeah, you smell like an inverse, like a pit of cash, a pit of no cash.
He's like an economic black hole, Christoph whispers into his hand. Can I have your name, sir?
Oh, me? I look up at you with half-lit eyes, kind of snap back into focus, and give you a bit of a friendly grin. Yeah, I'm Telio. It's my last name.
You've had a long day at the farm.
Telio Veronov, Defender of the Light. vanquisher of the darkness, defender of the realm, etc., etc. How's it going?
Yeah, Kristoff maintains a completely, straight-faced smile, the edges of his mouth, getting, pulled and tugged further and further, eyes getting more closed and closed. Kristoff Corvus, a pleasure. He shakes your hand. If anyone around here would know how to get food or nourishment, my guess would be you. Where's the lunch line?
I pop out from under the table.
Yanya, what are you doing?
I was looking at this thing on the floor. The bees told me it might be important. Who's this? Is this a new friend? Hello.
Yeah, this is our new friend, Kristoff.
Kristoff
My name
Corvus.
is Yana.
He reaches out his hand and then pauses, noticing the bees sort of coagulating around your fist.
Oh yeah, Yana always has bees crawling around her like flies.
Oh no.
She also smells like bananas.
I lean in towards Kristoff a little bit. Yeah, you're not gonna want to touch her. The bees are really protective.
He slowly retracts his hand. Hand goes to the bug spray at his belt, stops, and then
Oh yeah, you definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah, he folds his hands and just stares at her. Oh, Yanya, perhaps you could tell me, where do I get food around here? I'm famished.
Yes, of course, sustenance to all the followers of the light is needed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She'll
there's a
take
food
you
line.
by the hand and lead you over the food line like a kid. You're probably way taller than her too.
Yeah, no,
yell at-
sweating profusely as the bees sort of swarm around him.
As you guys walk off, I yell after you, follow the signs that say slop counter. That's where they keep the good stuff.
5 minutes later, Kristoff comes back with a tray of slop, gruel, and liquid gruel.
Yeah, it's not bad food.
Oh, it's rice, I thought.
It's
I thought
just
it was
cheap
rice.
food. It's just rice, rice, something
Yeah.
like a potato that has protein, and then soup.
Gotcha.
To
No,
keep
the
you full, yeah.
rice is extra wet today.
I appear to
Don't
have
know why
walked
they
away-
never go full gruel, but no, just wet rice.
Yes, I appear to have walked away with 3 different types of soup. I sit down and prepare eating.
It's quite a bounty, isn't it? Now, lower your heads and let's say grace and praise the sun.
Yanya, if you would do the honors.
Yeah,
Yes, of course.
Kristoff with spoon to mouth just slowly puts it down, realizing who he's surrounded by.
I start to put my head down, and then when Yanya has her eyes closed, I'm going to perk back up, take out a nail file, and just start grooming myself.
Oh yeah, Yanya's just in it. It's just let us all give praise to the sun who provides us light and nourishment and feeds the bees who feed the flowers who in turn feed the sun and then us.
Yes. Exchanges looks with the paladin. That.
The bees
Yanya's,
couldn't have said it better themselves.
Yanya's eyes are still closed and she's just her head is down towards the table and she's just smiling.
She's gonna stay like that for a while if you want to dig in. I
Yeah.
blow on my nails and start eating.
Yeah, Kristoff nods and just starts eating, occasionally staring over at Yanya.
After you've had time to finish your meal, Yanya, after you've had time to finish your prayer, you all get tapped on the shoulder by an orderly, and they let you know that you need to be seen in the warden's office now.
Simultaneously,
Oh, crap.
3 orderlies for each of us. Their butlery skill is unmatched. I'm shocked.
Oh, are you a butler?
Yes.
Fascinating. How's that pay?
Enough chit chat. Get to the warden's office.
Yeah, okay. Come on.
Walk and
We
talk.
didn't clean the table though.
We'll clean the table, Yanya. Don't worry about it.
Big sigh, Kristoff shoulders his
I
trash
tip my
bag.
plate out onto the table and walk away.
Yanya's a good girl. You all better follow the damn rules.
Okay, yeah, you, one by one, with each of you, and, wait, not that. Okay, so you step into the warden's office. She sits on the edge of her desk, in a rather Spartan room. The one decoration she has is an oil painting, Baroque, depicting a blonde woman holding a flower. She watches each of you enter, nodding to some, Yanya, I assume, who is very nice, it seems, glaring at others, The
Such a nice
paladin. Yeah. After a long pause, pregnant with energy thanks to that painting, she speaks, somber. We drew straws. You got unlucky.
Are you gonna eat us?
No, we're not, but something out there might. She tips her head to the window behind her, out of which you can see a brief snatch of lit land, followed briefly by complete darkness.
Wait, are you sending us out into the dark?
Yes.
That sounds kind of interesting.
She narrows her eyes and raises an eyebrow.
Not untowardly interesting. Just, I've wondered. Obviously, I want to stay beneath the butter yellow sun all of my days. But if I have to.
Right, and you have to. You all, in some way or another, owe a debt to this city, and it will be paid back. Unfortunately, you were chosen by...
12 breads aren't going to pay for themselves. Kristoff mutters to himself, what a funny coincidence I'm getting sent out into the dark on my first day of arrival. He looks positively tickled by the circumstance.
She stares at you for a minute, leans back and checks some paperwork on her desk and goes, okay. And then looks back at you, completely fine with the situation now. You've all been chosen by lottery. You were the unluckiest of the bunch, along with one other who isn't here right now. She'll be joining you when you leave the city. Now, the sun usually stays here, anchored above lawn, but we need you to be somewhere within a certain period of time. The darkness is hard to travel. It makes things uncertain. Maps don't work. Compasses don't work. Corners... well, rounding one won't always take you where you think it should. We are going to unpin the sun from the sky for 1 week to let you get to this station that we have established out in the dark.
What
Wow,
will we
that's
do at the
terrible. We'll do
station?
it.
When you get to the station, you need to find out why it stopped sending us reports.
So you're lending us the sun for a few days?
Yes, we are. We are lending you the
Yana
sun.
starts to hyperventilate.
Hey, Yana, breathe. Think of the sun. Think of the bees. The bees are going to be there. The sun will be there too. It'll be like nothing ever changed.
Oh no, she's not scared. We have the sun.
Oh, that's your excited soundless scream. I'm sorry.
So,
It is really hard to tell.
again, I'm sorry to ask you all of this. Ask this all of you. None of you have any work for today. And again, if you've eaten, well, I hope you have room for dessert. We've prepared a special meal to commemorate your journey.
What a coincidence that I'm being sent out before having to do any work.
Wouldn't have filled up on wet rice if I had known there was going to be a special meal.
So, she briefs you. She lets you know that the city of Lon has established outposts in the darkness before. They've unpinned the sun a couple times in their history to build these outposts. And each of these places is trying to find a way to beat back the darkness, to understand it, to make it habitable for humans, anything. Each of these places is equipped with enough to survive in the darkness for several years' time. It's a lonely job staffed by few people who send reports back via a system you don't fully understand and you don't think anybody else fully understands. It just works.
Do they know if the system is still intact, or is it unclear?
They have not received any reports from this outpost. And that is very concerning because the missive they received before the outpost went dark was that the outpost was on the brink of a discovery that boded? Bade well?
Boated
right.
boated on it. The discovery got boated on.
Yeah.
Bait
was-
upon?
Hold it on.
No, the outpost was on the brink of a very, very important discovery. The city of Lon is very excited for this, the higher-ups in particular, because though the city carries on, it is a losing battle. They need something, anything, to tip the tides in their favor, if somewhat slightly. So, now that it has gone dark, you prisoners, you students and debtors, have been picked to go into the dark to find out why. And then come back. You have 1 week to do this.
And is the sun going to stay with us this entire time, or is it kind of on a set loop?
The sun will, it will brighten everywhere for 1 week. It will be bright everywhere for 1 week.
I see. Oh, it's the happiest day of Yanya's life.
Oh yeah.
So, now, if you have any questions, now would be the time to ask her. If you don't, I'd like you all to tell me what you pick for your special meal.
Exchange looks. How about a bread?
Christoph, your sense of humor is appreciated in these dark times.
She said that in the way that was a no. I believe that was a no.
You're still 12.
Was a no. You know, I'm mostly full, but I could do with some dessert. Maybe like a yam with some brown sugar.
That's all?
I'm full of wet rice here. I don't know what to tell you. If you want to make me up like 6 yams, I'll put them in a bag.
You have your 6 yams.
I believe we can consider these negotiations. He takes off his pair of gloves complete. Sliding a new pair on. When can we leave?
Yana
Yes,
hasn't
when can
told
we
me
leave?
what she wants to eat.
Oh, Yanya's like are there windows in this room?
Yes.
She's got her face like pressed up against the window looking at the sun.
I believe Yana gets by on faith.
And faith she shall have. So, you all get loaded up. The situation is explained, and then you are all around as the ceremony commences to unpin the sun. It's pretty quiet. They don't really, talk about it in the city. The higher ups just sort of do it. You get to see it. It's cool. There is in the city center, there is a sword stuck in the ground. There's a shadow beneath the sword that doesn't look like it's being cast by anything, or at least that you can't see. The sword is taken out of the ground, and the shadow starts moving around the city center in a circular motion. And you hear a great kind of lurching, the sound of creaking. If you had to describe it, it would be creaking wood and glass. And then you see the sun above you lurch ever so slightly, and it begins to move. And after that, you are taken to the southwest, the west of the city, and through the rich district, through the residential district, through the farms, finally through the slums, and out the gate. It shuts behind you. You hear a good luck shouted over from the safe place, and there you stand. And the interesting mechanic for this is, since the world isn't certain whenever it's not shining, and now that it is shining, everything is sort of fallen into place as you observe it. So, each area you travel through, I'm rolling for.
Oh,
Very cool.
Let's see what that is. No peeking.
Okay, that's fine.
Faust, I thought of a question I wanted to ask. Can I retcon it in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so why don't you just unpin the sun all the time?
Because it dies quicker.
Oh, that's fucked up.
that? Like Yanya turns to you, it's like, you should know that.
Yeah, definitely. I was just, looking for,
Sun works so hard.
He was saying it for my edification, I have no doubt.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Of course, this was all covered in our classes years ago, right, Yanya?
Yes.
Mhm.
In books. If you listen to the bees.
Right. Which I do. Just not in the same way you do.
Okay, so, as you are all, just to describe the landscape a bit, outside the city, it's pretty barren. It's arid, it's dry, it is a dusty desert, tumbleweeds, etc. And this continues for quite some time until eventually you see spots and patches of grass, which is strange, because there shouldn't be any vegetation. Vegetation needs light to survive. But as you continue to move along, you see more flora, you see some fauna, you see butterflies, you see tiny little chipmunk-esque creatures, running around and squeaking and beeping and going into the burrows and holes. And the grass slowly takes up most of your path. There's no more worn trail there's no more worn trail to follow. You're just you've been given a map and a compass, and it's just go that way. Imagine
We're going straight west.
Yes, imagine. Are you familiar at all with like the Scottish Highlands, where it's like really hilly and like lots of uneven patches of grass and stone? And
I mean, I've never been there,
damp.
but I think I'm vaguely familiar
You've
with.
seen pics. You've seen movies. You've seen Game of Thrones.
You've seen pics.
Yeah, no, I have the Scottish Highlands added on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I like how indignant you sounded. Like, you've seen pigs?
You've seen pigs. The poetry just
You know what this
dies.
is.
Yeah. So eventually, that arid wasteland gives away, and you are in a very lush, damp area. The footing is kind of difficult to keep because it is all slopes, all hills, and lots of rocks, and plenty of tangled grass to catch your feet if you're not walking carefully. And as you continue along, you see a tree. Just a tree. Just one tree ahead of you. This is the first tree that you have seen ever, really. Assuming
I heft my axe.
Yeah. This is the first tree you have ever seen. There are no trees in Lon. All of them were either chopped down to make wood that is continuously repurposed, or removed to make space for sunflower farms. It is a big, tall willow with long, arcing branches, and it smells great.
This is the first time I've seen wood not covered in disgusting amounts of varnish, I say, touching the bark.
Right? Me too. I'm gonna chop it down. I hear people used to do that all the time, and I want to see what it feels like.
Don't hurt the tree.
Oh, it's not gonna hurt the tree. It's gonna kill the tree.
No, don't do that.
Do you, so wait, the tree is kind of at the top of a hill right now. Like, are you approaching it or anything?
Oh,
I'm trying to use my divine sense of good and evil.
It's a tree?
Fost, is it an evil tree?
No,
I can.
It's
Before you
not
say anything, I am a paladin of the sun, and I can sense evil.
What? Okay, real quick. I'm just gonna break this down. What is a tree sentient enough to have like the self?
to have a morality.
Yeah,
that
to
it
have
can
morality.
defy, yeah.
To
Fost,
want
you
to-
made
I'll
this
make
tree,
the
not
call. The tree is true
Chaotic good.
neutral.
Oh.
me. Okay.
True neutral.
yeah.
Well, I shouldn't be able to detect that, but
Oh, okay. Well, then you can't tell.
You simply notice the absence of evil in the tree. I
Yeah,
suppose.
you notice the absence
tree's
of
not
evil.
evil.
Are trees like a special thing, like spiritually, or is it like, do we use them as markers? Would
I
I
think
know?
I think they're just so out of place that we don't really
Yeah.
have a.
It's a rarity, it's an
context for it.
oddity. You don't really, like, you've heard of trees in books. That's the thing houses are made from, right?
Are they worth a lot of cash, a lot of dollary dues?
Yeah. If you brought back well, you couldn't really bring back a whole bunch because you don't really like have a caravan to bring back a chopped down tree.
Well, but maybe we can bring back just the heartwood or something.
If any of you know about, like, let me check. What's like let me look at this really quick.
We could probably roll like history or some junk.
If you want to roll
I have
history, nature,
Oh.
survival, something like that, you might be able to get an insight as to what you could do with this tree.
Yeah.
Or, like, you might be able to get the history of this tree.
I got a 15 on history.
Okay,
Nice.
Yanya, you know that there was actually some sort of sadness in the city of Lon a long time ago when the last tree was, well, when it died.
Oh no.
Yeah, there was one tree in the city center, or near the city center, kind of on the border of the rich district and the commercial district. People always said it's what kept the two classes together. It's what kept things intertwined. It's what kept them. It's what kept things stable between the ones who controlled the city and the ones who were controlled. and people generally left offerings for this tree, not necessarily to the tree itself, but what it represented. They would leave behind dried sunflowers. They would leave behind little like dolls, kind of like little people dolls, and
As opposed to goblin dolls.
don't leave a goblin doll. That's bad luck.
That's a bad luck.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
do that?
If you leave behind a goblin doll, that's bad luck on you for 7 weeks.
Oh,
If somebody...
I thought the goblin dolls were just bad luck in principle.
No. If you leave a goblin doll under the tree, it's bad luck for you for 7 weeks, and you can, like, if you want to give somebody bad luck, then you make a goblin doll
You
of
make
them.
a goblin doll?
Of them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Anyway,
didn't I play a purveyor of goblin dolls?
this is all off the dome. Anyway, so the tree was dying. It was, people were trying to keep it from dying. It was just an old tree that had drawn pretty much all the nutrients from the soil that there were to have. And most of the effort of the College of Lawn was spent towards making sure the sunflowers survived and breeded and were generally populous. So the tree fell by the wayside, died, and was removed. And people always said that the tension between the upper class and the middle grew and grew when that tree was no longer there to bridge the gap.
What do they make homes out of these days?
Old wood.
Or is there no new Oh, okay. Cool.
There is. Homes are generally made from old homes
Oh.
because people have a
Interesting.
tendency to die.
Oh.
If you live in the slums, there's a high mortality rate.
Oh. Good.
Yep,
Yes.
I know that firsthand.
Is this tree, by the way, is this tree like healthy?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It's really
Nice.
healthy.
Oh, okay. Yanya's gonna take off her bag and then like put out her food and offer it to the tree.
Aw.
We need that.
I'm
I'm kind of looking from a ways off, like frowning.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you still have your axe lifted up?
Yeah, like
tree
I've
was
kind of paused in
more.
my initial plan
Okay.
just now.
Yeah.
Yanya, you approach the tree and you leave an offering. As you walk under it, this is your first time actually experiencing sitting under a tree, sitting in the shade of a tree when it's hot out, and it is refreshing. It's wonderful. You feel safe, you feel blessed, you feel watched over.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess seeing Yanya do all this in front of the tree, I kind of put a hand on the paladin's shoulder as he hefts his axe up and just kind of whispers, "Maybe we don't want to do that. Here, can you come with me for 1 second?" I kind of like lead
I
you.
sag, sure.
I lead you 3 paces away, heft the garbage bag, and put it on the ground. I understand what you're going for. That tree would be worth a lot of money. He rubs his hands
Right?
together. But
I could probably pay at least half of my debt with that wood.
but I wouldn't risk upsetting the other one.
Fuck! I forgot to give you guys your NPC.
Oh,
You dumbass!
it's fine. We'll meet
Just
along
make
the
her
road,
make her
yeah.
come out of the tree.
You'll
what's
meet
it
him
called?
along the way.
Yeah. So, yeah, I stare over at Yanya. She seems to be legitimately into this.
I'm
business.
smiling with my mouth wide open and my eyes closed.
Yeah,
Please.
I don't want to upset Yanya.
Yes.
Believe me, that's not a pleasant occasion.
But
But maybe I can lag behind on our way back, take it down, drag it in, split the profits between us.
maybe. He kind of winks at you. And I have a little proposition of my own to let you in on. He points to the trash bag. These, I'm sure you're already acutely aware of the fact that me being here is no coincidence. I was arranged to be on this farm during one of the expeditions to get rid of some of the young master's, unmentionables, some incriminating evidence. If you
Oh, you're getting rid of his dirty underwear, huh?
Close enough. He smiles at you. If you make sure...
Wait, so it's not. Wait, so it isn't bread in that sack? Because I could have sworn that you had bread in that sack.
There's bread in it as well, yes.
Oh, okay.
If you,
This is an important question. Is that bread or is it?
if you make sure that this trip goes smoothly, well, my employers have promised to pay off not only my debt, but to give me a handsome sum of money, and also to handle the debts of any others who travel on the expedition with me.
Well,
What are you two whispering about?
just talking about the glory of the sun and the life that it gives everything. Just the tree.
You're awful at this.
Come, like Yanya takes you both by the hands and like leads you under the tree.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I quickly rehaul the trash bag and share a knowing look with the paladin.
Yanya,
Is that-
you lead them.
Oh, I'm gonna flash you a thumbs up as we go over. I'm agreeing to this proposition.
Yanya, as you lead them into the shade of the tree, chattering about how lovely its
Uh-oh.
shade is, they're gone.
Oh yeah, I'm just like babbling
What?
about the
They're gone.
tree and how
What?
the tree.
We are gone.
You're gone.
We're
Me
gone.
and Matt are
We're just
gone.
gone.
You're gone. As
We're
you
gone.
step into the shade of the tree,
We gone.
you're gone.
We're just gone.
Oh.
Yanya's still there,
Yanya's still there.
but we're gone.
Yes.
We're
Shit.
just gone. Okay.
Oh.
Did we just fall for the tree of Aziz? God fucking damn it!
Hello.
Okay, so
Holy shit. Well, I can't say anything.
You two.
I'm fucking off.
no, here we're going straight to you.
Oh, okay.
You two, as you're being pulled along by the hands by Yanya, who wants you to step into the shade of the tree, your thoughts of chopping the tree down run through your head, and you're like, I'm gonna make a nice, pretty penny off this one. They don't use pennies.
Like, I'm
in
not
that.
intending to do it right this second, though. It's gonna be on the way back.
Right,
I
yeah,
just
I'm
want
gonna
to-
do my evil deed tomorrow instead of today.
Exactly.
Cut was in your heart.
Yeah, no, are we in tree court right now? Is that what's happening?
You step into the shade, you blink, and you stare at the tree. It takes a second to get your bearings, and then you look past the tree to see another tree, and another tree, and another tree, and then all around you are trees, everywhere. You're not the hills covered in trees, the canopy pitch dark.
Christoph loosens his collar. Oh my. Think of the prophets.
Trees
Oh, what the hell?
everywhere.
So,
It is kind of lit by a ghostly light, a warm amber glow from an undefinable source just seems to ambiently light the whole area. You look up, and what you can see through the canopy is more trees, except like you're staring
Oh
at
my
the
God.
ground instead of the sky, and there are trees growing at you. Like, not actively at you, but like...
oh, what the fuck is this bullshit tree mention? I should have chopped the tree down. I should have chopped the tree down.
On reflection, you might have had the right of it.
My divine sense is still active. Can I sense either strong good or strong evil nearby?
It is neither. There, you sense nothing.
Okay.
You
Sorry, trees. I didn't mean it. You can send us back now.
You, as you're looking around and shouting to the trees, you see a stone path on the ground, leading off in a direction. It looks like it was placed with intent.
Hey, Christoph.
Yes.
You know that thing that people say how you should stay where you are if you're lost?
Yes.
I think we should ignore that and follow this path.
Sounds reasonable.
It's not a compulsion, I should say. It's a thing you notice.
Yes, I seem strangely compelled
I
to
know
follow
it's
this
not
path.
Yeah, me too.
The stonework is so deliberately placed. Christoph like sort of climbs down and actually like runs his finger along it. It's like someone with an intricate understanding of artistry knew exactly where each stone needed to be.
No, I don't
it
know
is
about
like
that.
that.
It just kind of looks like a normal path, and everything else is trees. So I'm just following the different thing, but sure.
Truly, whoever placed this path understood what absolutely comprised a path.
So, you continue along. I suppose that you guys follow the path, I guess, is what it sounds like?
Yes.
All right,
Yep.
you two start walking on the path. Meanwhile, Yanya, they're gone.
Oh no. I look around the tree.
As you are you like walking in circles around the tree?
Yeah, I'm like walking in circles, like wringing my hands.
As you walk around the tree a couple times, wringing your hands in distress, looking to and fro, hoping maybe you just misplaced them. Maybe they're hiding, hoping to jump out and scare you. Oh no! you realize that it takes a little bit longer to walk around the tree than it probably should. It takes too long to walk around the tree based on how wide it looks.
That's a weird thought to stick in someone's head.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, can I still see the sun?
Yes. You're in the shade of the tree, though.
Can I start to back away from the tree,
Okay, yeah, you...
babbling apologies.
Oh, no.
I'm like I'm not breaking eye contact with the tree. I'm like backing away, and I'm like taking stuff out of my backpack, and then like putting it on the floor, and then like bowing to the tree every couple of steps.
Yanya's too good for this world.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jay, new plan. We can't let either the NPC or Yana die.
Yeah, no, we're playing disposable scumbags. We can die, it's fine.
Oh, I like this. Yana, as you're backing up, offering gifts to the tree in the hopes that it'll leave you alone, that it might save your friends.
No, I'm trying to get my friends back.
Yeah.
I messed up with the tree somehow. I did bad.
As you're trying to apologize for their transgressions, you bump into something behind you.
What is it?
Oh, hey, kid. What? Are you all right? Are you one of the ones that I was supposed to go with? I slept in. Standing behind you is a very tall, jacked lady. She has immense amounts of black hair, and her eyes are red. You would think that maybe she has a bit of monster blood in her veins. She has sharp teeth and gives you, or tries to give you, a reassuring smile and pats you on the shoulder. This is
like,
good.
Yana is like blubbering and like, well, Yana always looks like she's just been finished crying. Her eyes are always like red around like the eyes.
Oh no. Oh, come on. What's your name? I'm Goodwill Gladness. She pats you on the head and strokes your hair.
Yana,
What's going on? Weren't there supposed to be two others?
we found the tree, and I think I did something bad to the tree.
The tree? Holy
Now
shit,
the
a
two
tree!
others are gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone?
I take her by the hands and I like lead her into like the shade of the tree, and like I'm telling her everything like as I'm going over there.
Okay. Yeah, you walk into the shade of the tree with her.
Is she still there?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then they were gone.
Do you think, is it maybe like, she looks down at the shadows. Do you think maybe it's because they stepped into the shadows or something? Or maybe it's because, is it magic? Are you magic? She points at you.
I'm a cleric.
Can you have you heard anything about trees that do this?
Have I?
You have heard that the darkness creates spaces that don't make sense.
Doesn't sense.
Oh, I know
douchebags,
the darkness
because-
can do things that the light doesn't allow. Abominations in space and time.
Ah. Well. She scratches her head. Maybe they went into one of those spaces?
How do we go get them?
I don't know. What were they doing whenever they walked into this space?
They were over there and talking, and they had a bag of bread. I think they were talking about the bread, and maybe they were gonna give it to the tree.
Not a chance.
And while you try and puzzle out what's going on with Goodwill Gladness, we go back to Kristoff and Matt. What's your character's name? Tilio. Telio. We go back to those two. You're wandering along a stone path that is twisting and winding and just continuing on and on and on.
So, Telio, I might have misspoke a bit saying that these are unmentionables or underwear or bread or what.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what you were talking about there. What did you mean by that? Oh, Jay, your mic cut out. You're gonna have to do the thing.
Oh.
Hello? I still can't hear you guys. Oh
The
no.
darkness took him.
Okay, Michael, we got a DM for ourselves.
Oh god.
Uh,
I'm excited so far.
Yeah, me too. I
I like
really like
playing-
Yana.
I like just playing insane Luna Lovegood.
It's pretty awesome. Oh, we should throw the art you did of her up on stream at some point because it's excellent.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I got it. How do we do that?
We're still not hearing you guys, by the way. Sorry about this, chat.
We'll get him back.
Yeah, no, it'll happen.
Somehow.
No worries. Just they're stuck in the tree dimension right now. Don't worry about it.
The
They'll be back
costume.
any second.
Yeah, but I'm really enjoying this world so far.
Oh, I think that Foss did a great job. Why is my brother Skype calling me? Stop that, Andrew.
Yeah. My brother in the dark dimension. No, sir.
Wait, oh, I guess that I dropped too. Andrew was telling me that weird. But it looks like I'm back now. That's weird.
Yeah.
Contraband, you say? Now, when you say contraband, that's the sort of thing I'm supposed to be staunchly against as a paladin, and I've got to let you know that this is a stern look I'm giving you right now. But when you say contraband, what sort of thing are you talking about there? Hmm. Oh, nice. Wait, oh, guys, they can only hear me in stream right now.
Really?
Right?
Oh.
That's what the chat is saying. It's just, hey everybody, I swear I've been talking to people other than myself, but I
Yeah,
guess they
oh.
were having some strange technical issues here.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, guys, we're going to
We gotta
restart the
restart.
stream. Stay right where you are. It's gonna be fine.
We should be back.
Oh,
Are we back
it's-
now?
It's
Hello?
showing up on the stream at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I
Like,
guess
I
I
can
can
hear
hear you
them.
too, Michael.
If you would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can hear you guys.
Yes.
Let's
All-
wait for more stream confirmation. Jesus fuck.
I'm cursed.
Is it
I'm
working
cursed.
now, guys?
Okay,
I'm
they can
cursed.
hear me, Michael. Me, you. Looks like yep. Whoa.
We're back.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, no. He
Fast.
places picking up where I guess the last of the stream heard. As I was saying, it's not only underwear and bread in this sack. I also happen to be carrying a little bit of contraband.
Really? Contraband? Now, I've got to let you know that as a paladin, that is something I am staunchly against, and this is a very stern look I'm giving you right now.
Yes.
But when you say contraband, what does that explain?
The stern look is duly noted. He reaches down into the bag, pulling out a shining blue stone. Now, with this, I should be able to functionally tell if something weird is happening, which, using our eyes, it is, but it might give us some insight into the deeper situation. He crushes the stone in his palm, sending sending out a spray of particles that stick to the land around him. Functionally, this is a detect magic spell.
Do you still have to like roll for whatever? Like I don't know
It's
what the stone
detect
does.
magic.
We're in the middle of a fucking like anomaly. Just go for it, dude. It's fine.
Oh yeah, no. What I was trying to figure out is how much information I should give you.
Okay, yeah.
And what
Gotcha.
information I should give you.
Maybe just do a d20 roll and base it off that.
Anyway, so what I can tell you is that magic works a little differently in this world. The gods are dead. Magic has been replaced-ish with basically what the darkness does. It's like the oddity generation. You can sense strangeness with this detect magic spell.
Okay, cool.
And there is strangeness abound. You realize that you are in a space that obviously can't be. The space itself, very, very small.
Okay.
Very small.
Interesting. Like,
About, what's a good example? It is about as big as, gosh,
Like 6 Chuck E. Cheeses?
that's way too big. No, it's about as big as like a small bedroom. It's just enough space for you to like walk in a circle.
Okay, cool. Like,
And you can tell there's a way out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, what detect magic does and should do is, like, it's passive. It just goes out and tells you, hey, is there magic?
There's magic.
And it'll tell you if...
There's fucked up shit
it'll tell
all
you,
around here.
It'll tell you what school it is, if it's got a school, if you're prescribed to that. Can I follow this up with, like, a perception or an insight
Yes,
roll?
you can.
Sick shit. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see what I got. 12 plus 5, 17.
17? You succeed.
Okay.
You know something. You know it.
Delio, my friend, I know a thing.
You know it
Really?
very well. In
know
fact,
extremely
you know it so well that you can feel it taking up space in your head. Space that other thoughts used to take up.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm going a little mad.
You can feel it actively, like a headache, or like a marble just got put in your head. You can
So
kind
one
of,
of your eyes is getting a little bloodshot there, friend.
you can,
Yes, it does that.
you can now feel the space that you can't take up in your brain. You understand a little bit about this place. You get the sense there's more to understand. You take 1 point of wisdom damage.
Oh, permanent, okay.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I am extremely wise. Wisdom comes with age, after all.
Of course. Now, as you realize this, let's go back to Yana and Goodwill Gladness.
So, I found out that I know a thing, but I don't know what the thing is.
To explain, you realize that there is a way out of the maze.
Oh,
You
okay, cool.
you understand one piece of the puzzle.
That's a lot better. Thank you for that, because
But
I would've been
we had
pissed
already been assuming there was a way out of the maze.
Yeah, if
Now
you
what-
like, do I know how to get to the way out of the maze?
You know that you need to understand more about the maze.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah, you realize that the maze is not meant to be understood. Understanding it costs you, and there are 1, 2, 3. There are 5 pieces to be understood.
Oh,
Huh.
good.
Do we have to understand all of them to get out, or
Yes.
can we potentially just stumble into the solution headlong?
You cannot stumble into the solution. You could come up with an alternative solution.
Okay.
What I'm presenting you with is the solution that I created. But of course, you can create your own
Gotcha.
solution if it's cool or interesting enough. Now, going back to Yana and Goodwill Gladness. So I think I figured it out. Gladness says, gripping the tree and trying to lift it out of the ground. Nope, that's not it. Uh-oh, did we lose Michael?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I think I really figured it out. I think we just gotta. She takes you by the hand, and kind of steps sideways. And let's see. Okay, yeah, you're in a forest now.
Oh.
You're there with them.
Is there light?
There is light, warm amber light, ambiently lighting everywhere. You see,
Oh.
you see Kristoff, as he says to Tilio, My good friend, I think I understand a thing.
Parum-pum.
Uh-huh.
First off, Tilio, and like I run over and like I give them all a hug. I'm sorry, I
Oh.
messed up. I did
Yana.
something to the tree.
No, I don't think it was you. I think it was just the tree. It's okay.
Well, this confirms that it doesn't
Well,
only
why would
send
a tree
evil
want to hurt the
people
people
here.
of the sun?
A super jacked woman walks up, waves at you guys.
Whoa!
What?
You got sharp teeth.
Well, yeah.
Don't be
Come,
rude.
runs
she
in my
hugged
veins.
us.
A pleasure
It's
to
a
meet you,
goddamn
Christoph.
fact, Yanya.
A pleasure to meet you, Christoph Corvus.
Question for your character: would you take the family name of the people you work for, or would you?
No, I have my own.
You keep your.
I got
Okay.
my own.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Corvus. She holds out a hand. She towers over you, shakes your hand.
Wait, is nobody else suspicious of this? Of this random person right here who came? Who are you?
I'm good. I'm the one that was supposed to go with you guys whenever you left, but I slept in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just being cautious.
Oh yeah.
Kill you very
No,
much. Nice to
I'm
meet
gonna totally kill you when you're not looking.
Telio, most of
Yeah,
life's problems
okay.
can be tackled with a jovial attitude and a smile.
Christoph says, placid face.
Yeah, completely. No, he's still maximum just pleasant smiling. Like,
Oh, he's
you kn-
smiling.
You notice that Christoph, when he gets like stressed out slightly, starts to smile a little too hard, and it's like
Oh.
his muscles are dragging his face apart.
So, Goodwill says, so have you guys, what did I just step into?
Christoph knows a thing. I
yes.
say, pointing towards Christoph.
I recite pretty much what Foss told me verbatim, except adding in my own flair, so everybody's on the same page
Okay.
at least.
You are able to proceed further into the maze.
Cool, nice.
Cool. So we know that like this is technically like a very small room, but it's
Yes.
Okay.
This place. But as Christoph, using his newfound knowledge, guides you, you proceed along the stone path through an area that you hadn't been to before. And in the center of the area is a fountain. A little stone fountain. Looks like a bird bath, kind of. But you can hear like the sound of flowing water.
I'm popping my other use of divine sense instantly. Is this fountain evil?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah!
Oh, shit.
I was hoping I would get some use out of that. I hold up my hand as everybody kind of enters this clearing. That fountain is vile. Do not go anywhere near it.
What does that even mean?
What
It's
are
a
you
fountain?
It
talking
means it's
about?
evil and it wants to kill us.
It's a
It's a
fountain.
fountain, yes. I'm glad we're on the same
It doesn't
page.
matter if it's a... I am a paladin, I say, placing a hand on my chest.
Oh.
I know about god things, about evil and good, okay? That's an evil fountain. Don't fucking touch it. Or maybe touch it, just be careful.
He's a man of the sun. He wouldn't have any reason to lie to us.
You're right. Who put her with you two?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Same person who put you with us, probably.
I'm beginning to see what my role here is supposed to be.
They said they drew straws. Wide smile, wide smile.
Well, it's just a fucking fountain. Goodwill approaches the fountain.
Tut-tut language.
No! Out of character, I want to tackle her to the ground. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh man, yeah.
She stares into the water and scratches her head. Hold on. Huh. There's no reflection.
Okay, let's take
That's
a
because
few-
it's evil. Don't
Yes.
touch it.
Let's take a few steps back from the vile fountain.
I'm gonna unsheath one of my javelins from my back and throw it into the fountain.
Okay.
Goodwill, reflection is a way of the sun to tell you that you're a person. Step away from the fountain.
I can't fault you
Light
there.
reflects off of you and reflects off the surface of the water to let you know you're still there.
Goodwill backs up, pats Yana on the head, and watches as Tilio lobs a spear into the fountain. And it
It's just like in a big lazy arc.
yeah, big lazy arc into the bird bath fountain. And the whole spear goes into the fountain.
Oh god damn it. I only have 5 of
The
those.
whole spear just
I should have tied a rope to it.
right into the fountain.
Did it look particularly deep, just looking into it?
No. No.
Great. Well, shit. That's all I got.
I sigh, walk up, pull the cup from my trash bag, and flip it around and kind of swing it through the fountain.
Oh, okay.
I like that your inventory is just you're carrying
a
around
trash bag.
Yeah.
Good sir, I have a trash bag of holding.
Okay. You scoop into the water and have some water.
Did the water level of the fountain decrease at all?
Nope.
I dump it
Pour
out.
it out on the grass.
Yeah,
if
I
you
pour it
wouldn't
out on the
mind.
grass.
Psh, gone. Out of the cup, disappears.
It just disappears halfway out of the cup.
Yes.
Oh, insight on the fountain. I want to know if the okay, I'm gonna scoop up some more water and then try to examine the water in the cup.
Okay.
Separate from the fountain. Insight.
Okay.
14.
14. You get another piece of the puzzle.
Oh, good. So I lose another wisdom?
You do.
Okay.
Regrettably. You understand the fountain is evil.
Told you. I fucking told you.
It's not natively evil, but the energies used to construct it are, caustic to humans.
They hired an evil contractor.
Whoever that is. You understand that you have to go through the fountain.
Oh, great. Cool.
Now, this is going to sound absolutely mad, but I believe we need to jump through the fountain.
Yep, that sounds mad.
Anyway,
I know.
Ri-
I'm wearing
really,
chainmail.
you jump through the fountain. That's ridiculous.
my brain told me it was so, and, well, I've always learned to trust my instincts. As a butler, he kind of crosses his forehead.
Goodwill just raises an eyebrow at you.
Trust me, I'm very good at my job, he says. Putting his foot up, he regrets that he does not have some sort of full body glove going through this gross water. Yeah, no, he just...
It's not like gross, it's just like...
It's gross.
It's gross, okay.
It's not purified in the center of the city. Yeah, he lifts himself up and squidges through.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gone.
Christoph,
right?
Wait.
Into the water.
I'm like getting a rope out of my bag as you do this. Look down as you disappear and frown.
Yeah, Christoph's
Oh,
gone.
shit.
Goodwill approaches and looks into the water. Well, that's not great.
Okay, I'm gonna tie this rope around my waist and hand the end to Goodwill.
She
Could you
reaches
hold
into
this?
the water
Oh,
and
okay.
then goes into the water.
God damn it!
I'll hold the rope.
I look at Yanya's thick, thin arms and tie it to a tree.
I have strength +2. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Arm?
I'm sorry. That was so rude of me. Yanya, would you please hold the rope?
Yes.
I jump into the fountain.
I love this hole. It was made for me.
Oh no.
Ah!
Okay, yeah, you jump into the fountain and Yanya. Do you also?
Well, Yanya's holding onto the rope first,
Yeah.
Okay, skipping over to all of you. You are standing. Whenever you looked up earlier at the trees in the sky, that's where you're standing. You're looking down at the fountain now, or sorry, looking up at the fountain, which is down.
And can we
Yes.
see Anya?
Yeah.
Hey, Yanya! Can she hear us?
No.
I hear them.
No.
You can come through now, Yanya!
And I see them.
Nope.
Yanya!
I'm going to walk away from the fountain. I'm still holding the rope, and can I tie the rope to a tree?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There are plenty of trees here.
Okay, I'm gonna tie the rope to the tree and then slowly lower myself into the fountain and holding onto the rope.
Okay.
Smart.
Nice.
Yanya slowly climbs out of the fountain with you guys,
I spit into the air, straight up to see which direction it goes.
the way you expect.
Just
So you
Down.
spat on me.
No. I don't spit on anybody.
Why do you spit on me?
Yeah, it goes just normal down.
It just goes down.
Normal down, yeah.
Normal down. Okay, so it's just attracted by normal gravity.
Okay.
I apologize profusely to my peers for spitting in public.
Also, Christoph, I should say, you understand what's happening with this space. You can tell them that, like, that there are pieces to be gathered.
Oh yeah, I believe I communicated
Okay.
that already.
Okay. Yeah. I missed that. So, in this new area, it is as you're all standing around, all of the trees start to go autumn. Their leaves turn orange and red. It's like the place is catching on fire, but the leaves just change colors from orange to red to brown. Some of them lose their leaves. It becomes very windy. It is a very dense forest. There are roots underfoot. There is dirt. There is the fountain to your back. There is, as far as you can tell, no more stone path. Or there is, but it leads to the fountain.
Right.
It looks like it's just the one that you came from.
Interesting. Would anyone else like a crack at it? Because I can rub my face on these trees all day and slowly lose my mind if need be.
You know what? I think I do want to try something. Now, I'm not much of an intellectual, but let's see if this does anything. Telio closes his eyes and runs full tilt straight ahead.
Okay, to the rest of you, you see Tilio sprint into the forest and then come out from behind where he started and just keep going.
Keep running, Tilio, you'll confuse it.
Can do! I grow even faster, my chainmail jangling this way and that.
Jingle, 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 jingle. You run against the wind. It continues like you're running off the side of one Pac-Man screen and then coming back on the other.
Note to self,
I think it's working, everyone! I think it's working!
Very fast.
Yeah, Goodwell says, I'm getting tired just watching you. She takes a seat by the fountain and just stares.
Frankly, I'm feeling a little more sprightly. I feel like I need to perform myself. Christoph does stretches.
Can I roll like perception or anything to see if there's anything amiss in the place?
Yes.
Well, cool. So that would just be that would just be like a perception roll, right?
Yes. I think that is
Okie dokie.
just a d20 plus whatever your perception
Perception and proficiency if you got
Yeah.
proficiency in it.
Under
Gotcha.
wisdom.
Ooh, rad. I got a 22.
Nice.
Wait, is that a crit 20?
No, I
Oh,
got 18 plus 4, so
Nice,
22.
okay.
Oh, okay, nice.
I rolled really good on my stats, you guys.
Yeah, jeez, no kidding.
Me too.
You stole
Yeah.
all my luck.
I did.
You
But I only have 9 charisma, so
wow.
Disregard me. I'm just a feeble, somewhat not very old man.
No. Yanya, you stare around the autumn forest for a while, letting the breeze hit your face, and you think you hear one of the bees that is clinging to you say something. Zzz, zzz, the fountain. Zzz. I assume that's what bees sound like.
Okay, everybody,
Definitely.
there's gonna be a favorite character poll at the end of the stream. Please vote for Faust B voice.
Please vote for BA, not BB.
the BA is the good bee that tells Yanya to be a good girl.
Oh.
BB is the one that tells her to kill everybody.
Oh no. So, yeah, the bee tells you you think the bee tells you that there's something up with the fountain that you just came out of.
I will look over at the fountain.
Is there any wisdom damage associated
Not
with
yet.
that? Or, okay, not yet.
Yeah, I'll
Oh god.
well, what does the fountain look like, by the way? Is it still a bird bath?
It's still a bird bath. It looks in its style is what could I relate it to? It is somewhat squat. It comes up to about your stomach. It has not a very deep kind of oval shaped bowl. It's big enough, like if you stood in it, you could stand completely in it, and it would like. How do I describe that? If you stood directly on top of it, you would be there's room to stand directly on top of it.
Okay.
It has carved or chiseled flowers on each side, each a different flower. That's a red herring. It's just nice design.
Okay.
As you look into the fountain,
Glad the bee knows what the GM is thinking.
I just wanted that to be a nice picture in your brain.
Oh, okay,
rather than like that's a clue.
Pay attention to this.
Yeah, exactly. As you look into the fountain, you see it's full of leaves.
Oh, like there's no more water?
No more water.
I'll go around the leaves and like I'll sort through the leaves as I start talking to people. It's like everybody, the bees, the emissaries of the sun told me that there's something with the fountain.
I do one more circuit of this bounded area and skid to a halt, panting. Good job, Yana.
I upend my water skin in the fountain.
Okay. The water skin, you empty it into the fountain. It begins to fill, and you see smoke rising out of the fountain.
What?
And you smell like you just put out a campfire is what you smell. And all the leaves on all the trees fall off.
I'm going to
I
be
think we
frank
did
with
something
you
wrong.
all. I'm going to be frank with you all. I may have done a bad thing.
No. I mean, you changed something, which, frankly, for a place like this, is about the most we can hope for.
Or, if we all die here, it is petty resistance in the face of some jerkish greater god.
The only god is the sun.
But,
Don't be
do you
blasphemous.
Of course it is.
Yanya, I'm afraid to draw attention to this, but is there a sun here?
No.
Oh my god, wait, is there a sun here?
No, there's not.
But there's light, we can see.
Yeah, it's an ambient sort of light that has no discernible
Gotcha.
source.
Yeah. The second
Nervous hyperventilating.
Yeah, the second those words leave Kristoff's lips, he like immediately regrets
Yeah,
it. seeing
Goodwill
Yanya's
Goodwill
reaction.
stands up from her sitting position. Oh, now look at what you did. She goes over and starts to calm down Yanya, or at least try to.
Yes.
Let's see. She'll roll animal handling.
Good.
no! Oh.
That's a 10. That doesn't really
It's
help.
okay.
She tries. She's
It's
not.
fine.
Yeah.
It is an average
Yeah.
effort, I guess.
Yeah.
Takes out like
Yanya,
a
it's okay.
horse's
It's
hairbrush.
okay. The sun, I mean, it's not here now, but it'll maybe be here later. Back me up.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's coming. It's on its way right now. Don't worry about it. And remember, now, Yanya, the important thing to remember is that even if you can't see the sun, you know that it's there, right?
Bzzz, always watching. Bzzz.
Yeah, I bet the bees are corroborating whatever I'm saying right now.
They are.
Now that Telio's assisted, can we use the help with the skill roll mechanic, where like if somebody assists the person doing the skill roll, they roll with advantage functionally. So
For what?
Animal handling.
You want Tilio to roll advantage on calming down Yanya. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Do you
Tilio's-
have any points in animal handling?
No. With the initial roll, the
Oh,
good roll.
okay.
Because Telio assisted, I want that
Oh.
to give an additional chance.
Oh, yeah,
basically.
sure. 13? I'll say,
better, yeah.
what's your upset DC, Yanya? Would a 13 beat it?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, Yanya, what you have to remember is that she pokes you in the chest. The sun is always right here.
I
Yeah, we all carry a bit of the sun inside us.
That's why sometimes you get heartburn.
Goodwill glares at you.
What?
Yanya looks like she's just had like an epiphany from God.
So your current situation: the trees don't have leaves anymore.
Yes.
Anywhere.
Cool.
I'm gonna try and chop one of these trees down.
Oh wait.
There's a bunch of them now,
Hold on,
so
first-
it's not a big deal.
First, just for old time's sake. I mean, first, Telio, for old time's sake, why don't you do another lap around?
Yeah, one more can't hurt. I close my eyes for good measure and sprint into the distance.
Okay, you go off into the distance. Goodbye, Tilio.
So long.
And roll. You close your eyes, right?
Yeah. What?
Fuck you. I'm mouthing things. To go. Do whatever.
Okay.
I'm just casting a curse on Matt. Your roll for Matt.
Oh no! Don't cast a curse on my roll for
It's
Matt.
fine.
This is a Matt roll for Matt.
Oh, okay.
You just cast a curse on him.
Nice.
Roll either nature or survival for me.
Let
If
me
you have
see
those.
I have, I have a +1 to both of those, so I'll do survival.
Okay.
Why not? 7.
You trip.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's a 9, so 10.
That's it.
He trips.
You made him roll. Okay.
God damn
You
it.
trip. You plant your face into the root of a tree, and you stop abruptly.
Yeah. Judging.
Oh man.
Do we see that?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go after
Oh
him.
no!
He
Like
passed the
Yana
point
goes up to
return.
go help.
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay, well, I tried.
Yeah, you did good. You got past where you were supposed to last time.
Oh, well, that's good. So I accomplished something then.
Sure. You tripped on a doorknob too.
I wiped some blood from my nose. A what?
A doorknob. She
On
leans
the-
down to
on
turn
the
the doorknob.
ground?
Yeah.
Look down. Oh, is there a door on the floor?
There's a doorknob on the dirt.
Matt, your character's name is Telios, or
Telio, yeah.
Telio? Telio truly is a chosen of the sun. Look, he found us a way out.
Yeah, that's me. Beloved by the sun. Vanquishing the darkness. Yep. So, we open this?
I mean, I'm gonna open it
Smile.
if you don't stop me.
We've all
I roll off of the door.
We've all
Go ahead.
participated
There is no
evenly
door.
in this Goodwill Gladness. I believe it's your turn.
Well, of course. She grabs the door. What the fuck? Click, turns the door, and then the entire ground, kind of like all the ground, just swings open like a door, and you're on it as it unhinges. And
Ah,
imagine the ground you're standing on just starts to pivot. It goes down into a slide, but you're standing on it. Then it goes upside down. It opens up. It is completely upside down, and then it keeps going, and it revolves one more time, and you realize that you're standing by the tree that you first started at whenever you got into this whole mess.
I immediately lay into it with my axe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you successfully. I won't even make you roll for that. You chop the tree down. Goodwill is holding a doorknob.
Yeah.
I appear to have missed my chance to dispose of my trash bag.
Oh yeah, I guess that would have been a good place for the unmentionables, huh?
Easy come, easy go.
What the fuck was that place?
Oh, are we back in the real world
You're
now?
back in the real world now. The sun is shining.
Oh.
Tilio is felling the tree.
Tilio, wait, no, the tree, don't do
Someone
that, teacher.
comfort
Thunk.
Yana.
Thunk.
No, don't.
I just let. It's a bad tree. It's a bad tree. Goodwill tries to take Yanya away.
No, but we messed up.
No,
We were bad.
The tree is
The
true
tree
neutral,
gave
but it
me
had a bad
bread.
fountain in it.
Christoph flicks open his journal and takes notes on the Aziz wood and writes under it in big bold letters, "Dick."
Okay.
Very good.
You've dealt with the
I'm
tree.
gonna leave it there so that we can scoop it up on our way back.
Okay. You are.
Or
you're
I'm gonna
freezing-
let me see. I'm gonna take a couple of planks with us, nothing too big, but like some nice heartwood.
Yanya's work with plants. Can I take like a clipping of the tree so I can
Yeah.
grow one later?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I will take. I'll take that and put it in my bag.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely, you can do that. Okay, you are free to proceed. You are also, in this, free to camp. Camping takes time. Actually, as first, before we go any further, as you are back in the real world, you realize the sun is a bit further in the sky than it was when you first left.
Will it restore my destroyed psyche?
No. But you get the feeling that maybe with some downtime you could get those thoughts out of your head.
Then fuck it.
No, just like a short rest.
Oh, okay, a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have
Let's do a
money
short-
for-
Let's do a short rest and then follow the sun. Like I don't think any of us are hurt.
I don't
so...
think we used any of our resources except for Matt's sense evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just need a short rest to fill that back up. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, taking a short break is
All right.
fine.
Yeah. What you do, what I want to do in this is resting. Is you have the option of a short rest, and then you have the option of what I'm gonna call like a middle rest or whatever. Basically, you set up a small camp, you get some food, and you RP, and I will reward you guys for good RP.
But that one takes more time than a short rest.
Yes, but it can give you bonuses. It'll give you advantage on rolls.
Well, see, I'm a little bit hesitant to do a long rest because the sun has already moved
Yeah,
on,
no,
and I don't
think
want
short
to.
rest is the way to go.
Also, we've barely made any
Yeah,
progress,
can
so
we
I
still
want to
RP the short rest at least?
Oh yeah, of course.
And
But
get bonuses?
Okay.
Maybe because the idea is that the middle rest gives you a longer time to prepare like good food. A short rest is just like, let's sit down for a breather.
Yeah. Well, short rest is
Let's
like an
have some
hour.
Capri Suns.
Yeah. Does Yana have Capri Suns?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do a short rest.
All right. Yeah. And yeah, feel free to RP. You can get like a morale bonus.
Hey, Anya, can you give me some of that bee juice?
Yes.
Thank you.
I start taking out my bag and I hand it out for everybody. Here's for the chosen of the sun, and for the strong lady who helped us out, and for the brave butler who's so clever.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Anya, you are too kind.
Very, very much
You
so,
are, in fact, so kind that I'm starting to think you shouldn't have come along on this one, but,
Yeah.
you know, we're happy to have you.
Yanya, what's got you here? I mean, I took out a loan with the city, and I think they're criminals.
When
Hey,
did ever
No.
get that idea?
Power. Thank you.
No, the city's not criminals.
Well, no, these two. Yanya points at Kristoff and Tilio. They're criminals.
No, why do you keep
No.
saying that?
Tilio's a man of the sun, and
Yeah,
Kristoff
I'm
is the
literally a
chosen
holy
of
man.
the sun.
You want to
So-
get burnt
so
to a
are
crisp? That's how
you.
you get burnt to a crisp.
Right, yeah, you're a holy man. Then why were you on the farms?
To pay for my education as a holy man. Some of us aren't made of money.
So you're a debtor then?
Well, yeah, isn't everyone?
Well,
Or-
no.
I know not
am. I took out a
everyone
loan.
because fucking aristocrats, but
Yeah. She stares at you, Kristoff, in
No.
your nice suit and gloves.
no offense, Chris. Oh, he's a butler. He's like honorable scum.
In fact, that's what's on my business cards.
Honorable scum. So what?
Oh, I meant to say honorary scum. Whoops. Anyway.
So Yanya, what had you in here?
I was kicked out of the academy.
Really? Why?
Yeah. They didn't like my papers.
I start making a throat-cutting gesture.
Goodwill doesn't get it.
Well,
She-
you see, like the sun nourishes the plants and everybody else. The plants that nourish, so do bees nourish the plants that nourish the sun. And while I was out tending and doing statistical analysis, the bees told me I was the chosen of the sun to lead us out of the dark.
That's good.
I'll put my hand on her arm. It's like, you're one of the chosen too. That's why you're here.
She looks at
I'm
Kristoff.
doing the gym face from The Office at Goodwill as this is happening.
Great. Thanks, Yanya. Let's get going.
Should be very honored.
Okay. If you want another thing, since you've already done your first area, now that you're like on the road, you're able to kind of get a sense for where you're heading. And if you want to roll survival or like nature or investigation or something that you could justify like scouting ahead with, you'll have a bonus in the upcoming area.
Nice.
Like you'll understand a little bit about what you're coming
Cool.
face to face with.
I have bad scores for all of those, so if either of you guys have good ones, go for it.
Anything you could justify, really.
Okay.
Oh, let me
You're trying to scout ahead, or at least understand what you're coming up to next.
As a butler,
Survival makes sense for me, so.
yeah. And as a butler, I have an
Well-
exceptional skill in investigation.
You do?
Yes. You know, butler things.
Right.
I'll let you guys handle that.
I
good at
got an
athletics.
8.
What's that?
I got an 8.
Oh.
I got a 24 in investigation.
What? How?
Oh, yeah, no, I rerolled this. I have a 5, and I
Oh.
got a 19.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah. You understand. Let me check, make sure I got this right. Yep. Okay. As you proceed through the Highlands, things kind of like close in around you, and there are giant cliffs to either side going straight up. You are in an area with a lot of caves, and at the last of the hills before things sort of flatten out between these two cliffs like a pass, you notice footprints in the dirt. Big footprints.
Christoph just keeps eyeing the cliffs, thinking it's a good place to ditch a bag of conspicuous things.
Okay. You realize that this is the stomping grounds of something. And it probably lives in one of those caves.
Ooh. Sidebar, how good are these cliffs using my 24 in investigation to dish this bag of garbage?
It's not like... It's not a cliff that goes down. It's like the cliff face. You're at like the bottom of a cliff.
Oh, boo.
The worst type to dispose of a
Well,
Yeah.
wait. So doesn't that mean that if you just place it on the ground right now, it's the same as throwing it off the top of the cliff?
Christoph looks shocked, like a bolt of lightning just struck him.
Also, this is Yana, everybody. Michael drew her.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna recommend showing that.
Yanya's crazy.
I love that art.
Yanya's awesome. All right. I'll put that here. Let's see if I
Yay.
can...
Just front and center, perfect.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, no, that's all. That's all there is for my sidebar.
Oh.
I still need to find a good way to dispose of this shit.
Okay. Yeah, you understand that you were about to enter into the stomping grounds of something.
Cool.
Can we investigate the tracks?
Of course.
Sweet.
There is one.
Should I do investigation again?
Yes.
19.
19. It
Damn
is.
day.
You don't know the specific
I'm
creature.
a very good butler.
It has talons and fingers on the bottom of its feet. Like on the bottom, on the soles of its feet, it has fingers.
Like poking it out?
Yes.
Oh, God.
That incredibly
Why?
wide, pained smile again. Perhaps we should go around this one.
You'd have to scale the cliffs. You can. Like you can. Like, that is an option.
Perhaps we should scale the cliffs with this one.
As opposed to just fighting whatever it is, because I kind of got this
Sir,
battle
It
axe.
has fingers on the bottom of its feet.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my
gotta
God.
right on
To
that.
carry
No,
the weapons
no.
of the sun.
That is not a thing I want to deal with in my entire life. Thank you very much. I will take my chances with the cliffs rather than the feet-fingered monster.
Well, okay then.
No, I'm with you on that one. Fuck feet fingers. That's
I'm glad we're all
gross.
on the same page. That is unbelievable.
Wait, Yanya, do you know how to climb?
I think I do.
Is it time for a group check?
Is that
Group
athletics?
check. I believe so. Yeah.
I think that would be athletics, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got a +2 in strength, so as long as I roll high, you guys.
Nice. Okay.
I have a +4 to athletics, I think.
I've got a +3.
Are we just all rolling now?
Oh, wait. Before we do that, can I cast guidance so we can add a
Yes.
D4? Yeah.
Nice.
Yes,
Oh,
you
nice.
can.
Good thought.
So
I will do that. Yanya will put her mace and her sickle down and start
Mhm.
praying to the sun.
Do we all have the same D4 added, or is it separate for each?
I think it only counts for one person actually.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
do you
Well,
want
I
to...
have a good strength score, so I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Who's the worst at climbing?
Goodwill's ripped.
yeah, no, Oh, it's probably me. I've got a 1 in
Yeah.
strength, +1 in strength.
Okay,
Oh,
I will bestow guidance. The sun bestows guidance upon you.
Oh, can I? Oh, before that, actually, can I acrobatics the cliff?
Uh,
I'm way better at that.
uh,
You should just
I'd say-
cover
I'll
both of
say
your
you-
hands with
you
tanglefoot
can,
bag nonsense.
I could.
I'll say you can, but if you fail an acrobatics check while climbing the cliff, it's gonna take two. Two total group checks. Actually, no. One group check for them climbing. Acrobatics, you're doing something else. Like, you still can, but it won't be part of the group
I'm
check.
just gonna climb.
Okay, because I figure if you're climbing, you're all using like ropes and shit, and you're all tethered to each other. If you're acrobatics, you're like hip, 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 hip. You're like
Doing
jumping
crazy
from
front
yeah.
flips, yeah.
Assassin's creating your way
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Mhm.
I could do that.
You could.
But,
That's a totally viable option if you want to do that.
but I'm just a humble butler. Why would I do that? I'm going to climb the normal way.
Okay, let me bestow guidance upon you.
Yeah,
And
thank
like
you.
magic is like, is it all just like components in this world?
I'm pretty sure Foss said that this world is like component free.
Yeah.
Like, functionally,
You're all
the world
drawing.
is
You're
Nice.
drawing
almost
from the
weird
sun.
enough that you're casting.
I see.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll reach into my pack and then I'll chant and I'll tell you, Foss, that I will impart the emissaries of the sun to guide you, and I'll put a little salve and like just dab it on your forehead, and it smells like bananas, and a bunch of bees like come over and like just hover around you.
Oh man.
Beautiful.
Hey, that smells good.
Yeah, fun fact by the way, like banana oil or anything that smells like bananas, if you mess up that composition, it turns into bee attack pheromone.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
no.
no.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Also, how like acidic is this, and does it run at all? Important
Yeah.
question. Is it like? Is it something?
Is
that
it
you
gonna
just
burn you?
Dab on? I'm asking because Kristoff is wearing makeup.
Oh, he is.
Oh yeah, it's like lotion.
I don't.
Are you wearing? What kind of makeup are you wearing?
I
Just foundation or
I'm
like?
just gonna say it's makeup.
Okay, it probably like it would just go on top of it.
Okay, that's fine then. Then I'm fine.
Okay.
But yeah, he panics for a split second and then like is just okay with it.
Oh, I think I know what you're doing.
No, what? Huh?
Alright, yeah, you can roll the d4 before or after the roll.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, should we do a group roll?
Yeah.
Okay,
So RP it out first.
Okay, can I describe what a group roll is really quick? Is that cool? Or you?
Do you
can?
want to?
You can. I mean,
You go
like,
for it.
Group roll is like, 5th edition has this new thing that's kind of cool where it's like, when you roll for a group action, so like this, climbing, we're ideally doing it in tandem, etc., etc. In old editions, it was like you kind of prayed that everybody got a high roll and like
Right.
it worked out for everyone. And if somebody fucked up, somebody would have to cover for them. In this, it's just majority rule. If the majority of your characters pass the check, everybody passes. So
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
okay,
it's,
cool.
Yeah.
it's nice
Yeah.
actually. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. So yeah, everybody. Oh, we RP it out first.
You RP it out.
Okay, cool. Kristoff's like probably in the middle somewhere. I get the feeling that Goodwell's up front. Like
Yeah.
she's
think so.
probably like fucking sprinting this mountain. Like real
No,
fast.
she's probably acting as the anchor in case anybody falls. Like you're all
yeah,
you're all
yeah.
climbing it.
That's a
You
good
have
point.
climbing gear. She's going first. She's probably going to be setting the handholds,
Yes,
and
yeah.
people are tied to her in case you like
I'll be
slip.
second. I have +2 strength. Is anybody stronger, by the way?
+2.
I have +4. I have. Oh wait, no, I don't have +4 to strength. What do I have?
Jesus Christ, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You have an eight?
No, it's. I only have I have +2 to strength as well.
Oh, I have a
Okay.
+2.
So we should be in the
Goodwell's
middle.
stronger. I can say that. That's like her big
Yeah.
stat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of figured.
Okay, let's rock.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good thing she has a bonus to that.
I got a 16 +1, 17 +1d4.
Okay. Goodwill got a 15. So
I
got
think
18 plus. I got a 22.
Jesus Christ.
I got a 13.
wow. Yeah. You all you
Wow, we
succeed.
fucking tanked this.
You all completely succeed. You climb to the top of the cliff. Actually, as you're climbing, you notice there are sunflowers growing out of the side of the cliff.
Whoa. Oh no.
I used.
Oh no.
I used divine sense.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, Kristoff starts to panic seeing the sunflowers growing out of the side of the cliff as he puts thing and thing together. My god. My god! They have fingers on the bottom of their feet! They can climb cliffs!
Christoph, calm down. We're on a cliff. Calm down.
How loud did you yell?
Not like, I don't think Kristoff's that loud a person.
Okay.
Like, I think he's...
All right.
I think he's physically incapable of projecting that much. I can roll for, like...
No, I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
Yeah, no,
That's stupid. That's a player decision.
We did tank that, yeah. We destroyed
Noticing that Christoph is, like, as freaked by these as he is, I'm gonna activate my Divine Sense again to try and sense any nearby powerful good or evil.
What's the radius? I'll say you have enough radius.
60 feet,
I can check the radius
I think
for
it's
you,
60.
too.
Don't worry about it. This is more interesting this way. Inside the cliff.
It's within the 60 feet.
Yeah.
Inside the cliff, you imagine going in, entering through one of the caves on the side of it that is far off the ground. You sense evil. You definably sense big evil. It's not moving.
Fuck.
It's not moving though. It doesn't seem to have your attention. I'll give you that much for free. But the flowers aren't evil.
No, that's
Good.
The flowers aren't.
good.
They're sunflowers. They're a
Okay.
different breed. They're a different strain than what you grow.
What's evil?
So,
I am
guys,
going to lower my voice, noticeably spooked by what I just said, and say, guys, there is something very bad living in inside this cliff, in a cave in this cliff. I don't know. Let's just be quiet and get over this quickly.
What do you mean? There's something big in the cliff.
There's something scary. I can sense it. I'm a man of God. Don't question me.
I'll question you later about that man of God bit, but
Yeah, whatever. It's a thing I say. Don't worry about it.
all right, yeah. You are free to proceed if you'd like. I will say that the sunflowers are interesting. They specifically because they're a different strain. You do not have to do anything with them, but it is an option.
Are we like up at the top of the cliff by this point,
like-
or still kind of
You're like near the
nebulously?
top. This is near the top.
Are the flowers within like grabbing distance?
Oh yeah.
Christoph definitely
I'll
wants to
grab
sit at
one.
the top and not
Wait! Before you do that, are there flowers near the top of the cliff?
No, these all appear to be growing on the side of the cliff.
That's worrying.
Well, right, but are they like growing out of the side of the cliff toward the top? If I was at the top of the cliff, could I reach down and grab one off the
Oh
side?
yeah. I see what you mean.
Okay, is that a thing?
Yes, that is a thing.
Great. I'm going to recommend that we do that instead of grabbing one while we're still climbing.
Okay.
All right, you make it to the top of the cliff, and Yana, since you seem to be the botanist, you are you're able to grab some cuttings of the sunflower without killing it.
Yeah.
It's a new strain. Maybe this will get you back into the good graces of the academy.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe the bees will like this one. Bzzz, we love it. Bzzz.
Remember, vote
Bees
for
are
BA
easy.
in the post-stream popularity poll.
Whether or not the bees are actually talking is up to you.
Yeah. Oh my god. I hear them
Yeah,
talking.
Yanya hears the bees.
I'll talk to the bees and say, "Oh, do you like that one? I think it has a better strain than the ones we have at home."
Okay. You managed to avoid whatever was in that cliff pretty handily.
Hooray!
You did it. You are at the top of the cliff. You are able to proceed some distance across the cliff. It eventually kind of flattens back out.
Okay.
It slopes downward to normal ground, and everything is still grassy, patchy. There are big rocks here and there. It's getting really windy, and the sun is moving through the sky. It has moved a little bit more, not as much as whenever you first came out of that weird tree place, but it's moved through the sky a bit. And if you'd like to make a roll to see if you know anything about where you're going next.
What do you want? Investigation, perception, or insight? I got them all.
You did it last time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna be me. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, I got a 19.
Oh,
Survival.
Nice. Survival. Okay. Yanya, let me see what the bees tell you. I gotta find it really quick. There it is. you see an encampment of people.
Oh.
You're kind of like approaching. You're obscured briefly by a huge rock. As it's windy, you hear their voices. Excuse me. You hear their voices carried to you by the wind. Imagine this vast grassy plain with enormous rocks just everywhere, so that there's really no clear line of sight straight to the horizon. It's like a forest of stones, pretty much.
Okay.
You hear people talking. You catch a brief glimpse as you're proceeding along of firelight and people shapes, and then you stop, and the bees tell you that there are people up ahead, and you should be careful.
I stare over at our paladin pal who can sense evil.
Emissaries tell me that there are people ahead.
Yeah, I'll pop my divine sense once more. Why not? I make a big show out of it too. I'd like take out my holy symbol, I give it a kiss, hold it up to the wind.
Oh yeah, really selling it.
Shh.
Okay. What is the definition of good and evil?
Well, this is always the problem with sense evil.
It is. I can. One sec. I can read out the description of the ability if you. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. So essentially, if someone is like at an extreme of either end of the moral compass,
This isn't
then
an
let me
extreme.
know. Gotcha. Well, also, if they are a celestial, fiend, or undead, I can detect them.
Oh, okay. They're dead.
What?
They're dead.
Yeah. So we got some dead people. We got some dead people nearby.
What?
Yep.
What?
Hella dead.
Or you
I
sense
think like
they aren't-
undead.
They aren't dead.
Not quite dead.
They were dead.
Somewhat
or they're
dead?
supposed to be dead.
What?
They're
They
going
should
to
be
be
dead.
dead.
Yeah.
What?
It's all very, very muddled.
Telio, I don't think I understand what you're getting at.
I'm not sure I understand what I'm getting at, my friend.
As you puzzle over it in your head for a bit longer, you realize that your spell is telling you they're going to be dead. Like, your spell knows when they die, exactly when they die.
Is your spell also telling you to walk the hell around them?
It's not, but there is a little voice recommending that.
You didn't sense evil, mind you.
Right. Just, they didn't seem evil to me. There's people here and they're gonna be dead. This doesn't usually work like this, so I'm a little confused.
What, you mean you can tell when am I gonna die?
I can't tell when you're going to die. I just told you it doesn't usually work
Really
like
hope
this.
I don't die.
Yeah.
That'd be rude. Don't tell her when she's gonna die.
I don't know when she's going to die. No one's gonna die. It's fine.
Goodness, was it?
Goodness,
Oh, well-
Gladwell.
Yes. Is that your full name? Do you have a first name you'd prefer to be called by?
Gladwell.
Gladwell.
Call me by my last name.
Gladwell, sure.
The chosen of the sun said no one's going to die, so we should go for it. I'll go introduce ourselves to them.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there she is.
With the distortions in space we experienced before, we may be experiencing a distortion in time.
Gladwell follows after Yana as you're talking to Chilio.
My insight was appreciated by you, I suppose. Stares over at the paladin.
Yanya's mind is a little bit abuzz with stuff beyond us. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about it.
Shrugs.
Yeah.
The value of deduction these days is vastly underestimated.
Who are you? They say, brandishing a spear at you, Yana.
Hello, I am Yana. I'm from the city.
What city? There aren't any cities. All the cities are gone.
There is one city under the sun.
What are you talking about? The sun's right there. It's always been right there.
Sometimes the sun is there. Sometimes it's over the city.
What? No? What do you... The sun... No? He's agitated and confused.
I'll make a show of like pulling out my weapons and putting them on the ground.
Careful, kid. Gladwell's standing pretty close behind you.
We come in peace. We are but pilgrims of the sun on our way to Are you? What's the name of the base we're supposed to go check out?
It is just called the base.
Oh,
The outpost.
We are going to base.
You are told that if it doesn't have a name, it is less likely to disappear.
oh.
Interesting.
Are you from the base?
No?
Where are you from?
We're from here? He looks very confused. The rest of the people at the camp are eyeing you kind of cautiously, but also angrily. Like you've just given them bad news, and that you are the source of the bad news, or the cause of the bad news.
Are they all? Do they all look like soldiers? Are they a mix of just
Ragtag?
So like they look like a group of villagers who were chased out of their village or something.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah, yeah. Like
Is that like a village here, or is it just a group of people?
It's just a group of
They
people.
have caravans, supplies.
They have supplies. There's a campfire, and they're cooking something over it.
Okay.
It's like a meat thing. You can't tell.
Do they look like nomads, like wanderers? Because they said they were from here.
They look like they've been traveling a good distance. Yeah.
Okay, so like they're set up to actually travel around.
You think so?
Okay, cool. I can also roll investigation.
No, that's fine. This is observable by your eyes.
Nice, thank you. Sorry, I have no idea what a.
I don't have a spell that could help me out with this. You look hungry. Would you like some food?
You have food? You have food?
we have very
you have
limited
food that isn't
supplies.
just this terrible sand? He motions to the meat that's cooking on the skewer.
What is that?
It's one of those damned birds that flies around out here. You don't really know what he's talking about. But the creature that he does point to, they've got like a spit on the fire. It's kind of turning slowly and roasting something.
Okay.
It looks like it was probably a bird.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pull some food out of my bag. It's here. We are all offspring from the sun, and so such should we be nourished by it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll like start stepping towards them with like my bag, and I'll pull like some food out of the bag. Is it just mush? Do I just have like more mush?
More wet rice.
It's probably those tubers, because they are easy to just prepare and they pack well and save well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, yeah, I'll walk towards them with one of my hands with a tuber in it.
Cool.
I guess the rest of us are kind of hanging back a little bit here.
Yeah.
And actually, I want to let it be known that I'm looking for the first sign of trouble so that I
Gotcha.
can chuck a javelin.
Gotcha. That's basically what Goodwell is doing too.
Cool.
She's just standing right behind Yana.
I'm waiting to do that, but with my charming personality.
Nice. The most dangerous of weapons.
Nice.
So maybe in order, we'll go charming personality first, then javelin when that inevitably.
Okay, so you want to like diffuse if something
If
escalates.
something escalates, yeah.
Right.
Like I'd ideally like to not kill these people who are gonna die.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting more specifically for someone to like outright attack on you. Like this is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The man reaches forward. He still has his spear kind of leveled at you. Goodwell is glaring at him, letting him know what's what. He reaches out with a hand, grabs it, very slowly pulls back, kind of examines it, smells it, takes a bite out of it, spits it because it's not cooked, but then he nods at you and says, "Come have a seat at our fire."
I have honey too.
You have honey?
Yeah, I'll sit down at the fire. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Makes sense for
the
everybody.
circle kind of like moves a bit to let you join them at the fire. Goodwell comes and stands, kind of leans against the rock, watching everybody. Eat, they say.
No, thank you.
Well, it'd be rude not to. Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Okay. The bird thing that was on the it was a very tall bird with long legs. Not a lot of meat on its body.
As
But
most birds are to do.
mm-hmm. You're able to like just rip some off.
Yeah.
And as you
I'll say a
put-
prayer.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course, as you say a prayer, you after your prayer, you take a bite, and it all turns into sand in your mouth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
I see what you mean.
the man nods. Still edible.
Mm. I'm gonna cook one of my tubers next to it. Potatoes. Dip it in the honey.
100% pleasant, unnatural smile staring at these people, not taking a bite.
Do you swallow the food?
Yeah, can I?
With some water.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, yeah. You've partaken of their food. You're sitting in
Oh,
their
no.
circle. They've started cooking the tubers. They glance between each other and at a lot of you every now and then.
Note slides to Telio.
This entire time, Yana would just be babbling about the sun.
Yeah.
And bees.
Of course.
We're just smiling pleasantly, like letting Nanya just take her time.
Yep.
But yeah,
I think
I slide a note to Telio.
What does it say?
What's the currency of this word?
Well, okay.
Neo shekels,
Neo-
space coins.
No, there was a currency of the world, but as you would imagine, the world economy sort of collapsed.
Dollary dues.
They leaned full in, and it's called petals.
Petals.
And that's generally used to sum up. Most trading is done via goods, like, oh, I have a cask of wine and like some meat that I'll give you for this. And it's like I have it's worth about like 20 petals is what they'll say. They'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I've got this. It's worth about 15 petals. Sure, whatever. The official currency that you can donate to the government to get essentially like money for is also called petals.
Okay, pass a note. It reads 50 petals down. 50 petals down this dash. Quote. You've partaken of the food. You can never leave the caravan. Close quote. Pleasant smile
Wait,
remains completely impassive.
Is this like a bet that he's offering?
Yes.
Like a wager?
Oh, bad person.
Telio looks at it, frowns, scratches his chin for a moment, takes out a pen, scratches at the same piece of paper, and passes it back. It says, raise it to 75 and you've got a deal.
Yeah, unblinking, just not slight nod to the head, acquiescence.
We eagerly look back at the circle of
we're
of
just
travelers,
waiting to see
kind
what
of
they do.
eerie smiles on our faces.
The fire.
Oh, like you look back, Yana will still be babbling, and she's pointing at you guys.
We nod along, still smiling.
See how the men of the sun are so neat and kempt? Look, they even tally things as we speak right now.
That's right, I am extraordinarily kempt.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Yanya, you're doing a fantastic job spreading the word of the sun to these people.
Keep it up.
I clap and like squeal.
Yanya.
I'm helping.
Goodwill kind of leans over to Yanya. Yanya, I think it's time that we got going. This place gives me the creeps.
Agreed.
Well, what about them?
They're fine, but
They're
we'll
fine.
catch up with them on the way back. I'm sure.
They've already heard your sermons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they know. Just tell them where to go or whatever if they want to hear more, and then let's get out of here.
Do I have like pen and parchment in my bag?
Oh yeah.
Okay, can I draw them like a crude map to show them how to get back to the city?
Yes.
Okay,
It will be a map of what you've traversed so far.
Including tree
Okay.
dimension.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll do that. I'll tell them it's if you ever don't want to be hungry again, just follow this map and go back to the city. Find the way back to the light.
But the light's here.
Is the light here actually?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sure is. And I'm afraid we got to get going now.
Yes.
Wait,
By the way, when are these people going to die? Because I know that, right?
Yeah.
Soon.
is there a
Yeah.
sun around?
Shame
there is a
about the
sun.
time. We are just on
Oh,
a
okay.
strict schedule. Gotta get going.
The sun does seem to be here, but if you don't want to be eating sandbirds, follow the map back to the city. We'll have food for you.
You're
There's
so kind,
food at your,
Yana. We gotta
at
go,
your
though.
city? Can you take us there?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Why not?
Well, we have to go help other people.
Yeah, we're busy. Busy bees, right, Yana?
There's more people that way. He points in the direction that you're going. A lot of them.
Oh,
Great.
then we will go help them right now.
We certainly will. I kind of grab Yanya by the sleeve and yank her to her feet.
Goodwill just picks up Yanya.
Yeah, no, everybody's
Like
like,
I'll reach into my bag and I'll throw the guy like my jar of honey and like a sunflower.
as she's getting just carried out by the entire group.
Yeah.
Right.
The man takes the honey, the jar of honey in both
Shadow.
hands, and bows to you as you're just hefted, as you're duffel bagged by Goodwill, Tilio, and Kristoff.
With your feet to the fire.
Uh,
I'm just like saying like mom things.
they all watch. You watch, or rather, you all watch them watch you go away. And as you continue walking, you
Sounds like a
realize.
bummer. I look straight ahead.
Oh yeah, of course. You realize they died just now, Matt.
I don't say
Tilio.
anything.
Yeah. The second you can't see them anymore, they're dead.
Kristoff
I don't say anything, but I look over at Kristoff, make a
Kristoff just
cutting gesture.
Yeah, Kristoff just silently hands you the money.
Okay.
What's the name of our like supervisor?
She
Like the lady back at the city that sent us out.
didn't give you a name. You have a
Oh.
feeling it's for the same reason that they don't name the outposts.
Oh,
They just call her Warden,
yeah.
but she doesn't like them calling her a name.
So the fact that we have names is maybe a little worrying then, huh?
Yeah.
Because we're the chosen of the sun.
I try not to think about it too hard.
Wait, hold on. I need to find out where I'm making these check marks. Gotta keep that
Check
clock
marks.
counting.
What are you? What? Oh no.
Okay, so you progressed through that pretty well. What? Who would like to try and figure out where you're going next?
I guess it's my turn, and I have terrible scores for it, but I'm gonna give it a whirl anyway. I am going to use insight.
Okay.
Try and figure out which way is best. 17, 18. Oh, that's a 20. Okay.
A crit 20?
Wow.
No.
No.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
17 plus 3. Sorry, I should have
You get
clarified.
so excited, boss. It's like a crit 20.
Oh, no, finally! You come up on a village. Not entering it, like you see it beforehand. It looks
Anything amiss?
Stares at the paladin, waiting for the death check.
I'm kind of out of charges at the moment.
you're
Oh, wait,
to
am I?
describe the scene, you exited out of that kind of that forest of stones with the big stones. You crested a hill. You're at the top of a mossy, grassy hill, hiding in the tall grass, and you can see at the bottom of the slope, sort of nestled between two other big hills, discreetly, you almost missed it, is a village. It has a crude barrier established out front. There are it's pretty far away, but you think that you see guards maybe standing out front. They don't look guardly, but if you had to guess, they're probably there to stop things from getting in or out. Or sorry, in.
Oh, that was an interesting slip of the tongue there.
But the important question is, are there any cliffs or ditches around?
No.
Damn it.
Oh, well, I mean, there's a nice ditch that has some water in it, but alternatively, you
Should probably hang on to that stuff.
it'll be funny. Okay, so what you can see also is that most of their houses are pretty simple, kind of ramshackle, like they don't really know how to build houses, just put together. And they have simple thatched roofs. And it kind of has a pleasant aura about it, like a pleasant, nice aura.
Were we given a description of the base or any way to identify it when
Yes,
we came across
it is a concrete block. You cannot miss it. It is a big-ass concrete block.
This is not that, I assume.
No.
Okay.
Now the question becomes, do we have any reason to go into the village?
Well, I mean, if we want to resupply, maybe? I can't imagine.
Yeah,
what the
Yana
fuck
did
is the
just
village
give away a
doing out
bunch
here,
of
though.
our food.
I do
Charleston, you should have given those people your bread bag.
I have a... Yes, I could have given them the bread bag, but then we wouldn't have had the bread bag for ourselves. Here, take a bread. He gives you a bread.
Bread me.
He breads you.
Who bread me?
He now has...
Bread me.
He now has 9 breads.
Goodwill starts eating the bread.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah, what the fuck is a village doing out here?
I don't know. Great question.
I'm going
We
to...
should ask them.
Listen, I'm going to be honest. Our leading experience with that tree may have colored me to this entire experience.
Yeah, I'm pretty much distrustful of everything and everyone we come across now.
They all just simultaneously take a bite of the bread. Yep.
So we just going past it?
You know, I think I just want to go past it.
my vote.
I just want to go past the village, yes.
That's my
Yeah.
vote. Where's Yana?
Should
What
bring
about,
them back.
what about you, Yana?
Let me. I think Yana would want to go into the village.
No, I really like
Well,
the
you
idea.
lose the vote, so that's too bad.
No, I really like the idea that the 3 cautious characters are just eating bread on a hill and Nanya just
Yana just
disappeared.
smiles and walks over to the village.
Yeah, that's
like
actually
she vanished
great.
in the middle of it.
Yeah.
We're like, wait, because out of character, we all want to go to that village, obviously.
I sure do hope there's enough bread for everybody at the village.
Okay, yeah. No, I would enjoy that because OOC, I really do want to go to that village. It's just we had a
Sure.
pretty shocking experience as our first.
Absolutely.
Yana, as you approach, someone waves to you. Hey,
That's not a normal voice.
Hello.
where'd you come from?
I came from the city. Where are you?
We live-
Where is that?
We live in the houses right here.
Over here?
Yeah. She points to her houses. She's pretty small. Animal ears.
Oh. Like what kind of animal ears?
Cat
Like
ears.
Rabbit? Oh, okay. Wait, are these cat people?
They are.
Oh.
Oh, shut it
Like
down.
how much of a percentage of cat people?
All of them. They're all pretty
Okay.
short. They all look really dumb.
Oh.
Oh, right, but what percentage cat are they? Are they dangerously furry, or is it just the ears?
No, it's just the
Yeah,
ears.
I'm glad we were still thinking of the same scale.
I think everybody
Yeah.
has that scale. Anyway, she motions back to the village. There's a crowd gathering, staring at Yana.
Oh. I'll head over to the crowd. Hello, I'm Yana. I'm from the City of Light.
They all crowd around you with like, "Oh wow, wow, wow," and they're all like, they grab at your pack. They try to take some of your
God,
stuff.
they're eating her alive.
Yeah,
I'll
from
start
up on the
breaking
hill,
up
all you
bread.
can see is Yana getting swarmed.
Yeah, we should probably go down there,
Now
huh?
we sprint.
And Goodwill runs down the hill ahead of you. And as you approach, you realize that she's not being eaten alive.
I put down a conspicuously glowing stone that I picked out of the bag. Very
I throw the javelin I have at the ready over my shoulder.
They're all just asking questions about like, oh wow, where'd you come from? And like, what's it like, and things like that.
Yeah, I will answer them as I break bread and like hand it over to them, telling them it's like, oh, it's a present from the sun, the living sun.
It's alive?
Yes.
We're used to it being dark all the time.
Oh,
Small
that's
cat
bad.
person,
You
would
should
mind
live in the light.
Small cat person, would you mind staring directly into my eyes for a second? Holds up one of those
Does
blue
it?
stones, crushes it immediately in front of me. Detect magic, what's up?
Wow. That was mean.
You detect the magic all around them, but it's like they are not magic at all. Like there's a conspicuous lack of magic.
Oh, okay, so
They're magic resistant.
the
basically.
entire world is magic, and they are the only things that are not.
Yes.
Wow.
I was like, that's an interesting reading.
Oh.
You could try to roll like nature or history or something.
Can I roll insight?
Oh.
I think insight would make sense for this one.
Arcana?
You could roll Arcana, history to see if you've like heard legends or anything.
Nope.
Oh, can I roll history?
Yeah, I've got
Sure,
nothing.
and you could roll insight to learn something else.
Cool.
Oh, cool. I got a 14 on his. Oh, wait, no, 18 on history.
An 18 on history. And what did you get?
24.
A 24?
Nice.
Okay, I will do the history first. Yanya,
We know a lot.
through your time at the college, you heard people talking about books they'd read in the library. Old, dusty books that used to talk of people like this, that would theorize about why they existed, about what their purpose was. And it was always a joke amongst the scholars of the time that whenever the world got too dark, whenever things got too bad and too shitty, these creatures would just kind of pop up, as though God was saying sorry for everything being so shitty.
Oh.
Christoph, you learn that they are completely wholly magic resistant. They would be immune to any sort of effects that might, like, they'd be immune to the effects of the darkness. Around them, the world would remain certain.
Oh, okay.
So long as it is observed. You also realize they want what's in your trash bag.
Ah, okay.
Excellent. Are we tackling
First off,
that
you
now,
should give
or,
them bread. They're so hungry.
We're not hungry. We hunt.
Oh, what do you hunt?
Stuff? Things?
Huh.
People?
People?
Yeah, eyes the exit again.
Hold the fuck up.
What?
You hunt people.
Well, yeah, like the monsters.
Are you gonna hunt us?
No, that's gross.
Okay, thank God.
That's right.
I mean,
It would be a sin
thank
in
the sun,
eyes
thank
of
the sun.
light. Yeah. It'd be a sin in the eyes of light.
What's a
You don't
sin?
want to
Of
be a
course it- of
sinner,
course it
now,
would.
do you?
Yes, that would be awful. Also, I'm going to leave this entirely in the realm of Yanya. I refuse to deal
Acknowledge
with
them.
this and acknowledge it, yes. Kristoff just stares into the middle distance.
Yeah.
They're just like, are they trying to
They're
climb
trying
me
to take your trash bag.
I give Christoph a might as well shrug.
He's not gonna open it for them as they, like, climb and pull on him. This is just happening in the background, I
Yeah.
presume, yeah.
I'm gonna have a sermon for these guys.
You're gonna bless them.
Yeah, I'm gonna bless them. I'm gonna tell them the sermon of the light.
Okay. Roll. Do you have a religion skill?
I do.
Let's
Of course
see if you
I
can
do.
convert these things.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
yeah.
God. Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh. I only got an 11.
I'd say you have
Advantage.
advantage because they're
Yeah.
really dumb.
Okay, cool.
As good a reason as any.
yeah, alright. 21.
Okay.
That's it. Nice.
They listen intently to your story, and one of them is like, "Wow, can you take me to be a priest?"
Oh my god. Yanya's eyes light up like stars. Will be the first missionary.
Yeah, you have essentially gained a companion.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I anoint his head like Simba with the banana oil.
Nice.
The bees swarm around him, and he is delighted.
Yeah, I teach him the tenets of the sun. You gotta be a good boy.
Can
you
I
gotta
eat the
clean
bees?
behind your ears.
You gotta be a good
You gotta
boy.
be
Yeah, you gotta be a good
rule
boy.
number one.
You gotta clean behind your ears. You have to stay in the light, and if you're in the shadow, you're a sinner and you need to be burned.
Oh no! He quickly steps out of a shadow.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. No, you're free to try and trade for anything, or leave, or...
So, Yanya kind of gave away a bunch of our food. Do you guys have food we can buy?
Buy?
Barter for?
With
Have?
Money?
with smackaroons.
Would you like to give us any food?
Yeah! That's what a sun person would
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, like Kristoff.
Absolutely.
Kristoff just looks at Telio and like eyes wide, like holy shit. That actually worked.
Yeah. They give you some food. They have more if you want to trade for it, but they give you enough to make up for what Yanya gave away.
Yeah,
They gave you realize a lot of their food.
Yeah, that is just fine.
Yeah, they hunt. No big deal.
I feel kind of bad. We're like just taking their food.
It's fine, they hunt.
Really?
Yeah, they said so themselves.
I guess.
They are the chosen of the sun now. They will be sustained by the sun itself.
Let's apply some simple logic. We out there are not trained as hunters. They out here have an entire village full of hunters and they give us just a portion of their food. Who at the end of the day is more likely to feed themselves, us or them?
I
mean,
mean,
it's
I
gotta
don't
be them,
believe that they
right?
can hunt.
And how did they get all of this food?
I don't know.
Oh, actually, can I ask the cat people if they know which way the base is?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, good idea.
They point you in the right direction. You're pretty close,
Oh.
really. They say. It is. They know it as just kind of the weird thing out there, because they
Oh.
don't know what it does or what it's for, but it's just this big thing to climb on sometimes.
Ah.
Is it like, how close is it? Like, can
Very close. You're like there.
We're
Oh,
right
wow.
there? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then before we get to the base, I'm going to stop and ask them if they know of any big holes nearby.
What?
Oh,
okay.
did you pass the
I
caves?
gotcha.
Yes, we passed the caves. How about any ravines?
Any other big holes?
What's a ravine?
Any other cliffs?
He makes this motion with his hands like making
We can dig a
V.
hole.
That will not
Mm.
do.
Well, let's see how deep they can get it.
We've been digging
I
a hole
bet
for a
they could
while now.
dig very deep.
Okay.
Okay, you
sure.
have until we return to dig the deepest hole that you can dig.
No, let's
But
not-
don't dig too deep
Yeah, let's
so that
not
you
get
can't see the light of the sun.
I get the
Well,
feeling
but
that
maybe
they're
you can
dumb
dig
enough to
deeper than
see
that,
it
as
anyway.
long as you come up for light every once in a while.
Hold on, show me this deep hole that you've been digging.
A couple of them just take you out to a random spot behind one of the houses, and there's
Oh, is this gonna get morbid?
and they point, and there's a couple digging the hole right now. And it's deep enough that you could stand in it, and it would go over your head.
It's just a big hole.
It's just a big hole.
Okay.
This is
Well,
what we
I,
do for fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
We make holes.
Oh no.
Frankly, I'm at a loss. Do I dispose of the goods here, or do I wait for a more fitting location?
One of them's trying to take the bag.
Yeah, I know. They've been trying nonstop. I need a location that's conspicuous enough it'll be found on the next patrol, but not so conspicuous it'll vanish forever. He continues stroking his chin, just appraising the hole.
Do you have like pointy ears?
No, actually.
Oh.
No, you guessed. Yeah, no. He looks around. Okay, very well. This hole will do. How about leaving me alone with it for just a few minutes?
I want it.
What?
The bag. I'll give you this.
You could cause an immense amount of harm to yourselves using whatever is contained within this bag.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't want that.
Okay.
Just tell them not to open it.
Yeah, I mean.
Tell them to put it somewhere safe and to open it in a year and a day, right?
A what?
A year and a day.
An
Okay.
ear?
Telio, this isn't the spot we're looking for. Yeah, no, having given up on the whole proposition because they're just digging a hole.
Yeah, they're just digging a hole.
Yeah, no. Telio, listen, I'm looking for a location that's perfect, utterly meets absolutely every last one of my standards. It needs to be some sort of an area that's like a hole, like a cliff. Are you understanding
Right.
me?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, and haven't seen anything like that aside from the cliff we saw before.
They
But
had fingers on the bottom of their feet.
I'm hearing what you're saying. So you know what? Maybe we'll find something around the base where you can drop it off.
That would actually be ideal. He bridges his hands. So I guess we depart.
You depart
For the
with
base.
your cultist.
With our weird.
Sorry,
cultist cat
with your
kid.
missionary cat.
With the cat kid. Okay. Does it?
Oh
have a
wait,
name?
one of the cats is coming. Okay.
Yeah, it has. He has a name.
Child, do you have a name?
Yeah.
What? Don't say it. Actually, don't do this.
Oh yes, that's right. Something. You're stronger because you don't share your name.
No.
Well,
Right. Also, this way we won't get sad if they eat it. I mouth. So,
Oh, that's
I
dark.
mouthed. Yeah. You weren't supposed to hear that.
Now the kid won't eat it. I'll make sure that Yana and the kid won't eat it. I'll make sure that they won't eat it. She emphasizes.
appreciate that.
Yes,
So
both deserve to
they're
get that.
super magic resistant. Do we all know that now? Did you share that with us?
Yeah, I shared that with them.
Great.
I explained that the world is hella magic, but they aren't for some reason.
And you
that's-
realize
And
it's kind of like a
I
little-
share you guys the story that these are like the children of like God in like awful times.
Yanya, you remember that was like more a joke or a theory, but it went through the Yanya filter, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are a gift from the sun.
Kristoff kind of nods, partially buying it actually due to the utter magic resistance.
It's fair.
Yeah, no, it's a legit call.
Telio smiles and nods.
Yeah, so, the next area, are you proceeding?
Yeah, I'd like to say
Yep.
so.
Okay.
I think so.
I remember, like, and like I would have taught them some prayers, and it's like just to pound it in. And it's like, remember now, who do you praise?
The
With
sun.
an S. That's good, very good.
Fifth try, he got it.
Okay. It's still light outside as you guys are proceeding
Great.
along. And you see a squat building of total concrete. It's the thing!
Well, that's it.
The thing
That's the
says.
thing. It's that.
Wow.
Gladwell scratching your head. Looks like this is the place we were supposed to go. And as you approach, you realize it doesn't really have an entrance, you think? It's just this,
Right.
like, concrete, this big concrete block, like the size of a house, just kind of at the top of a hill.
Any signs of people whatsoever?
Not outside.
Okay.
Like, it's a huge concrete block.
Hello.
Like, many people, like, you could comfortably live in it as a house.
Gotcha.
We're from the city.
Yeah, I guess we approach the block.
Yeah, nothing to do but knock.
Yep.
Is there a door, or is it just blank on every side?
It's blank on every side.
I knock on one of the sides.
Who are you? How many of you are? Where did you come from? When are you?
My name's Telio.
When are you? No, tell me when you are. What is it that you want?
What?
We're from the city.
Yeah, we're here. We were sent to check up on you because you haven't been in contact with the city at all.
They sent somebody? They
Of course
actually
they
sent. They sent
They
somebody.
sent us.
They sent. You hear her start to murmur, and you think cry a bit. You hear a clunk, 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 ka-ching, ka-ching, and you realize it's the sound of locks or something being undone. Christoph, you feel some ambient magic fade. And the concrete block slides open. Inside, it is warmly lit. And there is a very haggard, very upset woman standing there in robes. She looks awful. And she's kind of standing, like, hiding behind the threshold a bit. And she's like, quick, 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 quick. She's motioning you all in.
Looks over at Telio.
What?
Of all the weird stuff that's happened today, by far the strangest is that you managed to knock on the exact square of concrete that would open.
It's all the same side. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a 1 in 4 chance.
Yes.
I'll walk in.
Yeah, walk in.
Is it lit inside?
Yeah. And it's kind of like a you step into like a living quarters, kind of like a living room.
Right.
There is furniture. Granted, a lot of it's toppled. It's really messy. The door shuts kung, 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 behind you and just disappears. And you see corridors leading off, hallways, doors. For all intents and purposes, it seems like a home. And the woman starts to scratch her head wildly. It's you came from the city. You're real? She grabs Tilio, kind of shakes you a bit.
Hey, whoa, watch it.
And she walks off.
I slap her.
Ah! You're real? You're real?
Keep it together. We're here to help.
I can't believe you're real.
Yanya will go up to her. It's like, shh, that's right, we're real. The light sent us. The living sun and the city sent us to get you.
I haven't seen the sun in so long.
I mean, it's outside if you want to check it out.
It's not safe out there. It's not safe.
Plenty safe out there.
It's not.
What
I
happened?
mean,
Where is
maybe not
everybody?
strictly plenty safe.
No, they're gone.
Where did they go?
She shies away from you, looks down.
Okay, is there anyone else here at all?
She doesn't say anything.
Why haven't you been communicating with the city?
Yeah. I broke it. I broke the
What did you break?
the thing that sends the messages.
On purpose?
She nods.
Why would you do what? Why?
It
Come on,
had.
you're among friends here.
I don't want to talk about
We're
it.
here to help you. We're here to help you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen,
it's
it's
not.
very important that you help us understand what has happened here, okay?
Yeah, come on. If you don't tell us, we can't fix it.
Exactly.
The
And we're
woman.
definitely here to fix it.
She looks at you concerned. The emphasis a bit strange in your words.
Well, fix things for you to make it better. You've clearly been through a lot. As a holy man, it's my job to help people who have been
You're
through
a
a lot.
paladin.
I bring out my holy symbol, gesture to it, and give it a smooch. But of course.
We were supposed to study the darkness to try and understand it, to understand. Calling it the darkness is a bit. It's misleading. It's just the dark. A darkness is a lack of light, but this is a presence. This is a thing. This is a place. This is a time. This is. Yeah. It's something else. But we figured it out. We figured it out. We figured out the darkness.
What did you figure out?
I can't tell you. You
That's
shouldn't-
fine. That's
you
you
shouldn't
know what? That's
know.
just fine.
You shouldn't know. We all figured it out, though. We all
Okay.
figured it out.
And is that why you broke the communication device?
Kind of.
Okay.
We had to stop it from sending a message. The darkness, wanted to talk to you. The city.
Any idea what it wanted to say?
Yes.
I do a little like I do a little go on.
Yeah,
gesture.
no, Kristoff and Delio simultaneously do go on.
I shouldn't tell you. I can't tell you.
Look, come on, we've
No, you don't
We've been through
understand.
some-
You don't understand. I can't tell you. But I know what it wants, and I can help the city. If you take me back, I can help the city. Please take me back.
I look over at the rest of my companions here, wide-eyed.
Is the darkness still here?
She nods, pale.
You show me where it is?
Mm.
Goodwill puts a hand on your shoulder, Yanya. Kid, I wouldn't do it. This is some serious shit.
Where is the darkness?
The lady smiles at you and notices maybe a kindred spirit. I can show you. You seem like you would understand. Come with me.
Mm.
She motions.
Oh, you better bring the cat person with you, just in case.
Yeah, I'm following this lady.
I shove the cat person we took with us after
Yeah,
them.
I'm gonna. Kristoff kind of looks back and forth between them. It might be my keen intuition, but I'm getting quite a, and forgive me for saying this, eerie vibe from this person. I'll go along as well.
Yeah, no shit.
I'll go as well, but let's hang back a little bit, yeah?
Yeah,
Or you do what you want. I'm hanging
Kristoff
back
just
a bit.
nods along a little bit and then travels afterwards.
Okay, Yanya, she leads you through the home. It's kind of like a slideshow of things getting progressively worse. As you move along, the room you started in, some of the furniture was toppled.
As if the decor could get any worse.
There are some doors that have been popped off their hinges and are just hanging free. There's a flipped-over bed with the mattress strewn across the floor in a bedroom you walk by. There's a kitchen with shattered plates on the ground and silverware just jammed into the counter. At the end of the hallway, you come to a stop at a room, at a door, at a locked door. The woman checks the lock a couple times. Okay, good, still locked. Okay, you need to go into the room, and you'll know. You'll know. When you go in that room, you will know. Who wants to know? You don't want to know.
I'll pull a chair up for her and tell her to sit down there. It's like, you've been through enough. You've been in the shadow for so long. Don't worry, we'll bring you back into the light.
I want to go back to the light so badly.
That's right, you do.
Go into the room, she says.
I'll go with you, Yanya. You should not do this alone.
Yeah, Yanya takes out her mace.
Okay.
Can I suggest an intermediary solution? We open the door to the room and then look in without going in.
Correct.
She laughs.
Goddamn genius, Kristoff.
Thank you, I do my best.
That won't work. You won't know then. You won't know. You
Well,
won't.
let's try it, and if it doesn't work, then we can go into the room.
Okay. She gestures at the door and hands you, Yanya, a key.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the key. Is this the key to the lock?
She nods.
Now you stay right here, and we'll take care of it.
She nods somewhat weakly and closes her eyes and puts her hands over her eyes and looks away from the door.
I'm gonna grab the magic-resistant cat and, like, yank
Ow.
them in front of me and Yanya.
I'll go over the door, and I'm still smiling this entire time.
Oh, yeah. I bet Yanya's hyped.
Yeah, Yanya's got purpose. She's gonna fight back the night. Yeah, I'm gonna open the door.
All right. Yeah. You open the door, and there's a loud creak as though you've broken the seal on something that has been shut for a long time. And looking in, the whole room is just, it's a small room, more a closet, really. It is bright in here. It is very bright. In fact, there is not a single shadow in the room. The whole room is red, just completely red, though. Ceiling, walls, floor, it is all red. Are you looking in?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just peeking in.
Okay. You get a glimpse of something. You can see very faintly that it isn't flat red. It's like a bunch of different. It's like somebody applied different coats at different times in unorganized ways, in very haphazard sweeps, in big circles, and then maybe added a square on top of that, and then a triangle, and then an X through it, and then another circle, and then like all these shapes and symbols, just kind of all on the wall at the same time at different times. And that's really all you can get from out here.
Any bodies in the
Oh,
room?
great.
No bodies in the room.
Shall we?
Yeah.
You're all going in?
I can't send Yana in by yourself. I'm going, and I'm taking the cat. Kristoff, you can stay here if you want.
Let's see.
Gladwell?
Gladwell
good
says,
choice.
"Don't go in. I got this." And she
No.
tries to pull you back.
No!
No!
Look, if you go in, then I'm going in. I wouldn't be able to
That's
face
fine.
my wife if I let you go in by yourself.
Let's see.
I reach out and like touch Gladwell's arms. Truly chosen of the light.
Okay. We
Don't
doing
worry,
this?
we have nothing to fear.
We're doing this.
Are you
I'm gonna
ready?
rip the band-aid off. I jump into the room.
Yeah.
With the cat. With the
With
cat.
the cat. Ow!
Yeah.
You yank the cat.
Yeah.
Ow.
Kristoff just shrugs and wanders in.
Okay. The door swings shut behind you, and it's a red room bigger than it ever could possibly
Did everybody go?
be. I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody went in.
Great.
Door swings shut behind you, and it's a red room bigger than it ever could possibly be. It's an equation, you realize. It's ink. It is ink from people. There is black ink, blue ink. You can tell they ran out of ink. It's an equation longer than the history of your world. It is the equation for the flower-eating machine. It is the equation for the sunlight engine. You know that it will eat the darkness. You know that it's a thing that you can't know. You know that this is a way to drive back the darkness. But it drives you mad. It drives you mad. It, really quick, let me just roll something out.
Do we at least recognize that this is extra-dimensional space?
In a way it is.
You probably do.
In a way it is, and you realize, Kristoff, in a way it is and isn't. It is only as big as that room, yet it is more space than could be in that room.
Right.
This is the perfect place to hide a body. I mean,
Yes.
a trash bag.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, this is the perfect play.
Well, that was a crit 20 that I
Oh.
rolled.
Oh my. Quick question, Faust. Is there like a visible surface that this equation is written upon that we can interact with?
Yes and no. You reach out wanting
Okay.
to touch the wall and you touch the wall. But if you reach out without intent to touch the wall, it's not there. It's further away. You realize this because there is more wall than there should be there.
Oh, that's Super Mario 64 Bowser staircase technology.
Uh-huh.
Eh?
Yeah.
I look over at Kristoff and Yana. So this is no good, right?
You want to say that. You really do. But what comes out instead is...
Oh God. Okay, I want to try and do something.
Okay, sure.
I want to take the cat person that I'm kind of holding in front of me and rub their face against the equation.
Oh, no. You
On
yank...
second thought, if there's anything else that people want to
No,
do first.
go for it. Do it. Do it.
I do that.
Yanya knows that this is the equation to beat back the darkness, right?
Yes. Yanya
She is-
realizes this. And Yana...
Furiously trying to memorize that.
Oh, you memorized it the
no.
second you saw it, and you won't ever be able to forget.
Fantastic.
The inside of your head has gone red with the equation. You know,
Oh, no.
you know now. So do you rub the cat on it?
Yes.
You break
Yes,
it.
I do.
The equation erases. The equation
Oh, that's
erases and the room goes pitch dark.
Okay.
You're all in darkness now.
There goes my extra dimensional chance to get rid of this.
You hear thumping on the door. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? We spent all of our lives on that!
Yeah, and now you're crazy, and everybody else is gonna be too if this is instituted. So yeah,
cast
made an
light.
executive decision.
Yeah.
Yanya, you cast light?
Yeah, it's dark, right?
Yeah.
Are we surrounded
Yeah,
by
I
all
cast
bodies
light.
of the researchers?
No.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Be pretty dope.
Sorry. Alright, yeah, they are.
Fuck yeah!
Wait, what happened?
You're
Sorry?
surrounded by the bodies of the researchers. In that darkness.
So that's why I did. You see all these dead people?
That's
That's why I did it.
Yanya, as you cast light, the equation flares to life in your head. Everything goes
no.
bright. It is probably the most powerful light spell that you've ever seen, and it's true sun. Your wisdom is 0.
Oh.
Oh God.
You're still alive.
Somehow.
How?
Oh my god. Cool. I had a wisdom of 19.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does everybody else have 0 wisdom as well? Or is this Yanya?
No, Yanya was fit to know the equation.
Oh, okay, and everybody else was like, Kristoff's like, man, I can hide a trash bag here.
Uh-huh. But Yanya, though your wisdom is 0, you are able to... You surpass it. You bypass it. You know the equation for true light. So you don't need wisdom. You're essentially... It's not 0. It's like that weird place that infinity is in, where it's both 0 and all the numbers.
Oh. So what does that add to attack rolls?
Yanya's not really a player character anymore.
Oh. Okay.
Yanya is just like smiling and like actually crying right now.
The bees tell you that this is how you beat back the darkness, that you have to go out into the dark and make a new sun.
Yanya, no.
Yeah, I'm just like walking and laughing.
Kid, come on, snap out of it. Do you?
Yeah,
Are
Yanya, come on.
You're still
Oh,
in that
I'm gonna
room.
rub the cat on Yanya.
Nothing happens.
Damn it! I released the cat.
Ow.
Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside.
Okay, yeah. You push past the door, opening it. The true sun follows in your footsteps. Everywhere you step, you leave just brightness. And the woman that was pounding on the door furious before, she sees you and just starts laughing, and she comes with you.
Yeah, I take her by the hand and just like lead her outside.
And then they go outside.
We just gotta watch this.
And
Yeah. I guess we're sitting out. Sorry.
as luck would have it, you look out the door when they leave, and you see the sun returning to its place above lawn. You hear the sound of a sword piercing something, and then, like an eye closing, the world goes dark around that sun, except for one point. You see Yanya walking into the darkness, brighter than the sun above lawn.
Oh, cool.
And then it ends.
Oh. That's
Oh,
And
and
then-
as we stand outside the closet full of bodies, I look back at it, look at Kristoff's bag, shrug, and point to the closet full of
I
bodies.
shrug, reach down into the bag, pull out a body that is clearly Kristoff Corvin, throw it into the thing, throw the bag after it, and shrug again, features roaring away.
Were you a changeling?
That's
No.
the great twist.
Were you a doppelganger?
I had, God, I can get into it after
Yeah,
the
yeah.
post-narration, but yeah.
So
Wow.
you all stare in this facility realizing that you are its new tenants in the darkness until God knows when they send somebody to get you, or you feel brave enough to try and get back to the city.
Oh no, we were sticking to Yanya the entire time.
Oh, you follow Yanya into the dark.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, hella.
We
Okay.
are dedicated to making
Yeah,
sure
no.
that
As
she
soon
makes
as
it
soon
back
as he
okay.
dumps the body, I like stare at it, shake my head a bit, and then we just go
She's
and
not
follow
going to
Yanya.
the city.
She's not going to the city.
She's going to make a new city.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That's even better. I'm in.
Yeah.
Christoph. Christoph turns to Goodness. Sorry,
Goodness Gladwell.
Gladwell.
She's just pale.
Yeah.
She's like lingering on the doorway, realizing that if she doesn't go try and get back to Lon, she'll never see her wife again.
Hand on shoulder. Hand on shoulder, distinctly different voice. I can get you home.
Get me home. And then it cuts, and that's the ending, and the
Nice.
credits roll. Yanya
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
goes off.
Jesus
I
Christ.
told you we were the chosen of the light.
Oh,
I
snap.
told you.
Yeah, you seriously were the chosen of the light.
Wow.
Is Telio,
That was great.
Is Telio
That was
coming
fantastic.
What was that,
with?
Jeff?
Is Telio going with Yanya?
Telio is going with Yanya. big
Okay,
time.
cool. So we managed to accomplish our goal of keeping them both potentially safe. Yeah.
So,
What about the cat?
he's fine. He's like, wow!
Wow.
And then-
really bright.
Yeah, he follows after Yanya into the dark. So yeah, that was not at all what I planned. About from minute one, I was just like, oh shit. I am super happy with how that ended, at least. That was
Me
fucking
too.
awesome.
Yeah, that was. Oh man. Oh god.
Very cool.
So yeah, Yanya goes into the dark to make a second son, and found a new city.
Oh, I forgot to mention at the very end, Telio discards his holy symbol because he's not a
Fucking.
new guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's tight.
Oh, that's sick.
That's awesome. Yeah, so Yanya and Tilio go off into the dark with their cat friend and the crazy lady. And Kristoff
Oh
and
shit! I'm the living son.
Yep.
Yep.
And Kristoff and Goodwill Gladness somehow try to go back to
Yes.
Lon.
I'm pretty sure I can make it back.
Okay, Kristoff has. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that was the flower eating machine in the Sunlight Engine, which is a setting that I
Wow.
just sort of came up with because I wanted to run it because I thought it was
really
cool.
It was so
that was-
great.
That was
yeah.
awesome.
What
Faust.
what
Good
this
job,
is
dude.
going to be is, to spoil it a bit,
Yeah.
I want to do some more series for the channel. One of them is going to be Upwind, and this is going to be like it's going to be an Upwind series with production values like TI.
Ooh.
And then another one is going to be later on, is going to be 5th edition with production values like TI. So we're going to get some more shows for the channel. And what I'm going to do is, this is the establishment episode for that. This built the world because it turned out so cool. I'm going to be using this stream as basically like world building for that new series. And
That's fantastic.
That's fantastic. Oh my god.
Super cool.
yeah. So you will probably see all of these characters again. I'm imagining like Yanya has as the living son, and Tilio is like her paladin,
Yeah, oh.
her dirty paladin.
Well, no, he's legit seen the light now.
Oh, nice. All right, so
I think we're gonna see a pretty good turnabout. For
Nice.
him,
Oh my god, this ended really well for Yanya.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see Yanya, the living son, and the paladin Tilio. We'll see maybe Kristoff, whatever he is, and Goodwill Gladness. And maybe there will be just a dumb cat sometimes there.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
we abducted a dumb nameless cat who we didn't bother finding the name out of.
Uh-huh. But yeah, so this was the precursor to a series that I want to add to the channel, that I'm going to be super hyped for, and I hope that you all like it.
That's rad.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the session. That was 5th edition.
I loved that. That was
Super
awesome.
fun, yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Great session, Faust.
Now, what was Kristoff? I thought he
okay.
was a dark elf.
No, fuck.
I thought it was
God, no.
doppelganger.
That, by the way, that's a great twist. Just like you throw the bag and the real Chris.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just rolls out of it. No, he was looking for a clip to dump the real Kristoff. That was important.
Jesus.
Kristoff is a, okay, so I had 3 different, like, levels of Kristoff prepared for the entire thing based on, like,
How it went?
when the reveal would happen.
How many levels of Kristoff are you on right now?
Yeah, right? The first level was, he was just a criminal working for, a shadow guild in the city. Basically, he got asked to dispose of not only, the butler from a certain industrious family, but their failed experiment to create another son that resulted in some bad things, which is what he was pulling the shards out of.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So yeah, that was just him as a normal rogue. If he made it all the way to the end, I have a level 10 bard iteration of him.
What?
That is Kristoff as the Faceless King, who is a bard from the College of Whispers, whose ability is called Mantle of Whispers. Whenever you kill anyone around you, you take everything about them, including including like their persona, surface memories, and everything like that. So like bits of his original personality shine through because he's kind of a jackass, and the original Kristoff was like kind of stuck up as shit. But like he wasn't worried about mental damage at all because it's damaging somebody else's mind.
That's really fucking cool. I didn't even know that.
Rad.
So like,
dude.
Oh yeah,
Very
I wanted to
cool.
pull that over on Faust.
yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So I think so we'll have whatever your Kristoff for now. Will definitely show up in the future then. I really like that, imagining that shot then. Like we see 2 suns, one above Lon, one walking away. Kristoff standing like at the threshold of the door in the darkness, as Goodness Gladwell standing in the light of the house, and he's just without a face.
Yeah.
I can get you home.
Yeah, no, it works. He doesn't
That's
have a
so
name.
good.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a name.
Doesn't have
That's
a
so
name.
good.
He's fully immune to the bullshit of the darkness. He can actually get her home.
Oh wow!
Oh,
I love how like so many disparate parts came together so well
I
for this.
know.
I heard the
Yeah.
description of the setting, and I'm like, man, I could probably help out with that a bit, maybe.
Oh, that was awesome.
This is great.
Oh man, yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for playing. I really enjoyed
Thanks
that.
for running that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you for inviting me.
That was really good.
Of course, yeah, Michael. You're always awesome to have on. I hope to have you on again in the
thank you.
future.
Yeah,
I
thanks
would
for
love to
playing
be
with us,
on.
Michael. That was a joy.
And thanks
Yeah.
for watching.
Yanya's arc in that was pretty incredible.
I was excited. I just had her as like a lonely academic that nobody would talk to. So she's like, she truly did love you guys.
Yeah,
Like the second you talk to Yanya, she
Yeah.
just like
best
like
friends.
you're my friends now.
Yeah, the silent agreement that we need to get her home amongst the characters in character was legit. The quiet agreement that we needed to get Gladwell home was very important too.
Yeah,
because
I
we
love
got
that.
her into this shit.
Yeah, no, I was like, she has a family. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's that. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I'm so glad that you all came out, and look forward to the series that we add to the channel soon. One of them is going to be Upwind. I'm super excited for that one, and then another one will be D&D 5e, and they will be on par with TI.
And get ready for fucking Ryutama and Golden Sky Stories at night. which
Yeah,
is being
super
fun and
chill
lovely.
Ryutama and Golden Sky Stories. We're trying to like ramp up what we do,
Yep.
and we really hope that you enjoy it because we like telling stories and doing cool stuff,
Doing the good things.
doing the good things.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to call it a night here.
Cool.
Thank you all so much for playing, and we will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, chat. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Remember to praise the